223 of streaming every day for a year. Um, yeah, let's get right into it. First thing first, we got some reacts. I'm tired as fuck. Uh, Other than me being tired and these reacts, we got I don't know which game I'm gonna play. We'll hop on a game afterwards. We got like 2.5 hours of reacts. In reality, I probably won't watch this hour-long video now that Tommy done dropped. Tommy and Jadion dropped after I picked out the first two videos. So this hour-long video, I probably won't watch right now. We'll probably watch that tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's get right into it. This is the hour-long video I was talking about that we probably won't watch. Don't even see that hour and then be like, oh shit, that's an hour. Nah, this is the first one we watching. I call him 1 terabyte of CP. 1 terabyte of CP is insane. This is the second person he called with 1 terabyte of CP, ain't it?
Meet Jason Sexton. Name's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to have a three-way
did he try to get back in the car?
Baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. Through our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries. Pizza baby, what is she?
She's like teen, don't need to buy videos.
But we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
So sit back, relax.
That's crazy as fuck.
That subscribe button, because 60% of y'all are not like us.
Do his family members even fuck with him?
EDP Watch.
How about you got a long history of that stuff? Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
All right, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And
man, when the fuck did Jadion cut his beard? He ain't cut his beard here. But if y'all seen me react to the one of him being on the news, he had his beard like fully shaved off.
I'm gonna go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on edpwatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is
no idea who the fuck that is. Probably ain't seen it yet.
He listened to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very, very, very nasty, man. Surprise, surprise. He is asking a 10-year-old girl to Uber him. So, you know, if you ask, you shall receive. He actually didn't want to meet us at the
all these niggas broke, huh?
To get to know everybody, and so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal, I think we have to let him go, because that's just like common courtesy, you know what I mean? But like if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. He has to be put away.
It's a free food.
Let's see how James is in the Uber.
On some GTA cutscene shit.
Uber? Yes, sir. Hop on in. I'm doing all right. How about yourself this morning?
I'm doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird. Usually I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual call me and, hey,
I hate ride codes.
Friend, it's not me. All right.
If you say so.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, the cupcake has been secured. He was a little sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie.
Did he pick him up from one McDonald's and take him to another?
Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos.
Hell yeah, it's gonna get patched.
If you guys want to put in an application to become our Uber drivers in whatever city we're in, we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
I don't know. This was set up.
I thought he can't do that.
So I'm kind of in the dark.
I feel like if we get some random fans of his to be his Uber drivers, they might crash out and kill them niggas before they get them there.
Dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, I said, no, I meet people first. Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
It's not in my nature.
A little adventure never hurts.
On Facebook, I didn't mess around on there.
Uber drivers probably hear the craziest shit.
I've been hacked like 3 times.
Really?
I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar issues where, like, I'd log into Facebook and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said,
no bullshit. This happened to my Facebook. Somebody hacked my Facebook like a few years ago and put I hate fat people and then like a whole bunch of other racist shit on there.
close out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once, and all it did was just closed it.
I don't even have Facebook no more though.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
Only thing I used that shit for was Facebook Marketplace.
Either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't been set up on a blind date in I don't know how long. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick a restaurant. Something
Restaurant.
Like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep it old fashioned too, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. I'm like, no,
How the fuck are you
I'm
stuck in her home?
I don't even know you yet. No. I'm not into hookups. I'm sorry.
This generation, man, and
Some fun once in a while. Once you've already met the person is one thing.
oh yeah.
Just out of the blue, no, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today. You know?
Oh, I know.
Everybody rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. And that's how come so many of them don't work.
You know, then a week later, you'd be like, hey, why?
Since so many of them don't work.
Exactly.
Oh, you talking about
Been
relationships?
down that road before.
Whoa.
I told her, I said, no, I'm not paying to come over there. I tried to get them to come here. They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride, she'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's to get to know your mom. I said, what do you mean she's getting ready?
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home. I said, I'm not playing games with y'all today. I'm here to meet and see how this goes, because it was a setup anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's a setup? Oh, because his friends set it up.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
That's why I said I'm gonna give her a few minutes. I may even go in and get me something to eat if she ain't there ready.
As you should.
I told her, I said, but tell your daughter to quit sending me naughty messages.
Whoa.
I said, I am not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know them kids, they think they know it all.
I said, but come on now, tell her to quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here, they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm going to sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
Shit.
You know, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right.
Baby confrontation.
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, me too.
They about to catch him as soon as he walk out the doors.
Really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Mr. Jason.
What's this?
We know you hate child predators. Report us, locking these calls, and never before.
Come on.
I think you're a bad guy. We're not police or anything.
Sub to
I think we need to
EDPwatch.com.
Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well, man, can we have a conversation then, sir? If that's...
I've been scammed already.
Where you been scammed on?
You name the platform, begged on Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
Yeah, scammed on Facebook.
Getting my accounts.
That's
Yes, sir.
hacking, not scamming.
So I told her, I said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man, well, here, let's just talk, man. There's nobody here, man. Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm being set up, and I don't like it.
Well, man, Jason, man, so, like, how, nice to meet you. My name's...
Did he have a
man,
fucking, what is he?
Jason,
Oh, that's a
man, so-
laptop. I thought he was pulling out a
Nice
keyboard.
to meet you. My name's...
Like, why has he got a
How did
just
you-
straight
Actually,
keyboard?
through a friend of mine who I trusted.
How did she know the friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right to me, because I said, I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said, so something isn't right. I'm going to go see what the heck is going on, because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just figure out if there's any funny business?
Exactly.
Okay, yes,
This
sir.
has happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us ended up, getting together, finding this person. And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's
Yes, sir.
got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You say you've been scammed before and everything. So, like, I know you're on apps like
Give us an
Facebook
example.
and
Is he
Zangy.
recording? Why is he holding his phone like that? He got to be recording, right?
Group chats where they be putting the most
I haven't gotten to
despicable.
that yet on Zangy.
Yeah.
I haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook,
The fuck is
happening, and
Zangy?
I'm like, I didn't even originally put my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from?
Said
You ever
prayer to
have
Oscar
people send you,
performance.
Like, random images and stuff, like
All the time. And I'm like,
what would they be sending you?
in the past, it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes like they be sending like adult photos, but I've been hearing like they be sending young as like kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
Insane.
One time on that one I was telling you about where we got together,
Yeah.
it
Zangy.
ended up being, I think, was her niece.
And what
her
got sent?
niece was part of the problem. Her niece was taking these pictures.
How old
What?
was she?
Her niece was 16.
And what kind of pictures like bro?
No, to
You know,
me,
at that age,
to
they're
me, I didn't get the
Yeah.
totally nasty. She'd be sending like bikini pics. But a friend of mine who got in trouble,
yeah.
she literally had sent him like topless. And I asked him, I said, dude,
The fuck is he wearing?
and he told me, I said,
Why is
"You
his
realize
pants
I'm talking
camo
to
red
you
and
right
gray?"
now?" Because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom
Yeah.
and actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap,
The
man.
fuck?
I swear.
And so I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like
oh yeah,
that's so
completely.
cap. Fuck.
My sister's like, play along with it so you can set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 2-year-old
Oh, no,
girl?
I didn't put that in there.
Okay,
I don't know
well,
where that came from.
I mean that
Like I
came
said,
from
Who
you.
did?
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like, don't you know? She said 14 other people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
Right.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it. I had my phone working. I didn't know where it was for over 3 weeks.
So like what possessed you
Cap.
to get into the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent is, if the parent actually shows up, so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week. I
Cap.
told them I need to close out my account because I'm tired of my account being hacked.
Does anybody have
Getting
access to your
random-
Zangy?
Yeah, actually. I tried to close
Oh.
that.
Really? Let me see.
And I asked, I was like, how do you close your
it-
Zangy account?
Is there any way I could see? Or I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Is there any way I'm just
Like, how? Like, I've
Maybe
got
we
people
deleting
out here like
CP?
this chick.
pizza baby? What is
Yeah,
she?
she's like teen. Wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
The
What kind
fuck?
of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one,
What's she
same
doing?
thing,
Can I
same
see?
thing, same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
Yeah,
'cause
same thing,
we've
same,
been hearing
same
about-
bullshit.
I ain't even peep security behind him with the phone recording. Damn, so he probably got the angle on his phone of what he was
Yeah,
doing.
same bullshit.
Show that
She
angle.
sent this, and I'm like, no. I said,
Oh my
shit.
god! Wait,
She's
but
like-
right here she says that she's teen, and then that's a.
And she sent that.
Oh my!
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's
What's
her
she saying?
photo or if that's a
Whoa!
photo she downloaded. I said, but I can't have that.
She might not know that, but that's like she's saying you child. She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. I
Oh,
told-
shit.
I
He
told
got
them all,
CP
but,
on his
my
phone?
Phone saying it's
fuck?
not in service.
So how many people are like just randomly sending you like child?
Oh my.
All
I mean,
day.
everybody got your account, so I mean you're completely vulnerable
I
right
know.
now.
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like, this is invading my accounts.
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like,
I'm
there's no
not.
way you're finding
I'm
this
not.
stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can
I do
delete
not.
it, but if you delete it,
It
it's
doesn't
still on
fully
there.
remove it.
I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all of the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first
Okay,
off.
yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza baby,
That scared the shit out of me. I'm
Like,
like, I don't even know who this
this
is.
that's a year-old girl.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister.
And then she said, "Would you like to see my yummy pizza videos?"
And
And
my
then
What
sister-
the
My
fuck?
sister knew what that was. I'm like, what
this
the
person's
fuck are you
trying to
talking
buy
about?
it right here.
I know.
So here, this is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it
So you
out,
can't delete it.
you know, on that
It'll
cell
continue to
service,
go.
it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're
Why
just
the,
messing with all these accounts.
Why the
on your
security
phone.
move?
Man, do you know
I
any?
don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Bro, you could get in big trouble for this.
I know. That's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that she has dated in the past.
So if
What?
you have to guess, like on a scale
fuck
from
they gotta do it?
1 being like few to 10 being like a
He's
lot,
stressing.
how many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your
Oh
phone?
God, I don't know. My sister
Lock 'em
knows
up.
a family lawyer,
Yeah.
and so we
Huh?
told him about it, and so he's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And
Cap.
has he make any headway?
Call a lawyer.
One of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to look at this stuff.
I know.
Of course, he forgot the name of the person, the fucking lawyer he's working with.
See if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you
I
gonna
was
tell
gonna
her?
take her aside and ask her what is going on with this. I said, do you realize your child is trying to hook up with older men?
Yeah.
And if she does, then that's a whole nother ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents about that stuff.
That's what I said.
So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably Messenger. Is where
Probably
it's mostly
Messenger?
at.
Oh my god, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada
Yeah.
was sending me shit all the fucking time till I stopped talking to him because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah, works for this motel blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually
Yeah.
did
The
work for
fuck?
this motel. And his wife, she would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups. And I
Fuck
don't
is
ask
that?
what the age variances were, but he sent me pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude, this is your child.
He sent pictures of his daughter.
16 years
Fuck?
old. I said, why are you sending me pictures of your kid?
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like. I'm like,
That's disgusting.
"Yay."
So has he still been sending you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking to him, he realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow. I do not know how to get rid of any
The
of it.
fuck?
I did find out who last hacked my account, and he is no longer here. He's gone.
Who had last hacked your account?
It was actually one of my cousins.
Do you think your cousin's putting this stuff on here?
He could have been, because he got in trouble for child.
What do you think the youngest age is?
It's a whole family thing.
And nothing will surprise me.
He finna be locked up with his cousin. If his cousin not poked up already.
He's done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was, because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
What is he doing?
A year ago?
Is
So
he
none of
downloading
these
it all?
messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her mother, because I wanted to get behind this and say, what the hell?
Maybe he just got it plugged into
Have
the
you done
computer
this
so
for
it can
other
charge.
Parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped a parent figure it out once before.
Hmm?
4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago. What happened?
It's kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out, and sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Lock him up.
Seriously,
I'm getting this downloaded
helping
right
me do
now.
this.
Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here. What's the password? So I can go on and start deleting. What's the password? Because it's gonna pop up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then I'm.
I'm
not
being
in
honest
trouble
with you.
because he's right here. Come here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
This is some fast police. What's it
But
called?
while he's doing
Fast
that,
police
man, all that
presence.
child in
We
there,
fuck with
like, you
that.
wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that phone? But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts have all been hacked so bad. I told you I
Cap.
don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls no more? Okay. Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy first on the Facebook app
When did he message?
on February 10th at 6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he initiated
Yes,
the
ma'am.
conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes.
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangi? What is Zangi?
So Zangi, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an encrypted app for
Okay.
more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangi account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is a.
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note.
That's
my
crazy as
him,
fuck.
The screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have very sexy lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older man? Where the conversations be like the sexually charged conversations?
So I have a
you
folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay. Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss
Ugh.
your on those sexy. Then I would have you take
Lock
your
'em
hands
up
off,
under the jail.
After
Under the jail.
I would strip you the rest of the way, sit you on the bathroom counter, and get down and lick and eat your.
What
Continue
the
on
fuck?
more. Have you done that before? Yeah, once. She was 15 though, acknowledging another minor.
He gave you the phone.
He gave me the phone.
right?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
didn't try to take it away. It was no
No, man, we have it all recorded. We said, is it cool if we see your phone? He was like, yeah. He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw
CP.
Zengi, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zengi, right away I'm seeing the peace emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a 15-year-old sending a video, and I just seen a bunch of videos.
So you saw child
Yeah.
on that app?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna.
Meet me and then just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys.
W arrest.
Hello, Miss Lottie. Are you Jason Sexton's brother? I mean,
Side note, we got pulled over today for some bullshit we didn't even do. Now the person who was driving the car got to go to court.
Yes.
hey,
I don't know if I should go, because I feel like that might, violate my probation if I get into another case, even though it's defending somebody else.
Bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Lock that nigga up.
I'm the person I called him. We have an organization where we report people who come to meet.
He showed her number a little bit.
I was from the time I was 15, so
What
I am
the
very grateful
fuck?
for you guys.
I just know he was saying that like he stays with
He
you
said he
guys.
called his daughter?
Believe me,
We have an
my God.
and you know that he's Jason Sexton's brother. I mean sister.
Yes.
Oh,
We have
sister.
an organization where we report.
I was 15, so I am very grateful for you.
I thought you said he called his
No,
daughter or
he
some
was saying-
shit.
He was saying that like he stays with you guys.
That's still fucked up though. It's very
What he
fucked up.
told us
He
was
lives in your
he told
house.
You that he was gonna go meet the girl's mom to let her know what she was doing. I was like, oh really? So I was like, so your sister knows about this?
No.
Yes.
I am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the house.
I saw a couple videos of the granddaughter. Nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he has a long history of stuff. So when he was
Hopefully it do hurt him.
he got in trouble. His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters, and he was given the choice of going to the military or going to prison, and he chose the military, and then he got kicked out of the military for fraudulent record. I warned him when he moved
He
in,
didn't get locked up?
I see on his phone that he had, because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with
Good.
my youngest, he attempted something with her.
What?
Honestly, we have cases where
She ain't trying to get that
see
nigga locked up.
everything laid out in front of them, and they'll be like, "No, this is fake."
Well, the other thing, too, is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted
Cap.
to do stuff with both of them, but he was mostly directing everything towards the 15-year-old girl. Then when he came to
It's
me,
weird as fuck.
I asked him if I could look at his phone, and I was like, "Do you ever get like weird messages from people?" And he was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, all the time." And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we called the
He's an
police.
habitual liar.
Yes, ma'am. I noticed that.
We can tell.
40 years he's been doing it.
He's been doing it for 40 years.
Whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have?
Nope, no kids. He was married
okay.
one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like, he got mad at my mom.
Nigga married a
and
prostitute?
went off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people he's done something
Nigga
that
worked
we
for the
will never
circus.
know, simply because he traveled with the circus for 7 years training elephants.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, he's been beat up because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner, we live in a small town, bashed his face in, and he had his jaw
Yeah,
wired.
W
And I'm sure
Mexicans.
it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say why they did that.
No, he said he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing grandmother. I just want to
Shout
let
out
you
them
know,
niggas.
You know, maybe just
Hopefully they
ask
next time
around
they
the
kill 'em.
family, you know, the younger kids, just just to be sure. Just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear. And
What
we found
the
the
fuck?
underwear under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been estranged from our family up until he had his health crisis a couple of years ago, and I went and got him because the hospital called me.
You know, usually I have to
Damn.
like prove it to people to let them
No
know.
bullshit. If I was his sister, I would have said, leave that nigga there. Let him die.
You seem not surprised at all, so I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young girls on his phone, from what I saw. It just all happened that we were the ones to catch him first.
I'm glad y'all caught him before he really did do something bad.
Yes, ma'am.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll just hit me up.
Hopefully this nigga get like 1,000 years or some shit.
So as of today,
See, I told y'all that nigga shaved his face. What the fuck?
Is still in jail. He was charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did a stellar job with that. It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat.
Oh, it's March
Also,
19th today.
You guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when
she found
went
CP.
through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities. Actually, it was this many devices with cheese pizza on them, which is absolutely ridiculous.
What the fuck?
An absolute monster. Huge shout out to my decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job, and literally without them, I wouldn't be able to do this, man. And if you do decoying out there, if you're a professional decoy and you know what you're doing, please hit me up in my email. That's down in the description below. Let's catch some more EDPs. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys also follow us on our website, edpwatch.com, where you guys can watch extended version way earlier, uncensored.
Inside a Jacksonville police raid by Tommy G.
What does it mean to you to be taking
Police
drugs
drug raid, my bad.
We try to keep
Take what off the street?
What does it mean to you to be taking drugs off the street?
Oh, drugs.
It means a lot.
I thought they said a specific type.
Really safe. We'll do whatever it takes to enforce the law and take drugs off the street.
Right.
I don't like them already. All bald police officers are non-stop power tripping. On God, I guarantee it.
Brown, hey, watch this car. Watch this car.
Niggas be mad they ain't got no hair. Hopefully that nigga get away. Unless he's serving like Fent or some shit. And lock him up. Damn, a scene of an OD. They went in there and got them picking up the body. But Tommy said, we don't give a fuck, we getting everything.
Witness was an operation from Jacksonville's undercover narcotics unit raiding the house of a suspected drug dealer. You also just saw a snippet of their overdose team investigating a drug-induced death to see if there's a drug dealer that they need to find and charge with a homicide. Currently, Jacksonville law enforcement is receiving nationwide attention for things like
giving somebody a homicide because the person who did the drugs OD'd is insane. Maybe that nigga shouldn't be doing drugs.
And employing state-of-the-art crime-fighting technology. For a few days, me and the boys embedded with Jacksonville
like I said,
Sheriff's Office to see their methods in action. This video is part one of a three-part series we are releasing, with part one focusing on how Jacksonville fights drug-related crime, and for part two we will be on a night patrol with cops and K-9 units, and for part three we will be looking into how their SWAT team and gang task force tackles murders and gang violence. This, folks, is unprecedented access that we are proud to bring to you. Let's get to it.
Hell yeah, Tommy got all the shit. What the fuck? Bail bonds.
Folks, we are pulling up on an undercover drug raid. There's a drug task force here in Jacksonville that is really trying to crack down on fentanyl and the problems that drug brings to the community.
Never mind.
This is a
Lock 'em up.
blood pumping type of experience. This is something where you
What
breach
the
a door
fuck?
and someone resists. There could be shots fired. You might have to bring in SWAT. You might have to, I mean, it's
That
a
nigga gets
high-pressure
yanked the
job.
door
That's why I
off with the
checked this out.
SWAT
It's really
van.
that
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Undercover officers
If
work,
a nigga
and
yank
when
my
the
door
cops
off,
took
I'm blowing through that
operation
bitch. I'm
plan.
not
So we were
gonna lie.
instructed to keep the cameras low until it was time to move out on this raid.
So I'm Lieutenant Manna with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Narcotics Unit. I'm over narcotics and vice.
And what's the operation today? What are we looking for?
Today we have a search warrant for a drug house. We conducted several buys from the property, and we know they're selling drugs from inside the house. And we are going to Avenue. It's on the west side of town.
Is there a particular drug we're looking for?
We conducted several buys. We bought crack cocaine from there.
Cocaine.
How many drug raids do you think you've been on in your day?
Conducted several buys.
Do we know if the guy living here?
Damn. So the nigga over there selling don't even know that he's selling to cops. That nigga not on his shit.
We haven't seen any, because if we did, it would qualify for SWAT. So the guys, the job they do is very dangerous, especially the first person.
I know how they do it too. They probably gave that nigga some marked money.
Behind the closed doors.
If you need to throw one of us in as human bait to make the operation go through, just we'll draw a straw as the crew.
All right, let's go.
What does it mean to you to be
Shit, it can't be Tommy too long.
It means a lot. We try to keep our community safe, and obviously this is a vicious circle with supply versus demand, but we'll do whatever it takes to enforce the law and take drugs off the street.
Do you think you'll ever completely wipe drugs off the street?
Probably not.
I think you can put a dent to it. I don't think you can wipe it off completely, because there are some, for instance, marijuana is legal in certain states. It's a very tough challenge. Again, it's a vicious circle. It's supply versus demand.
Where's that guy going right there?
He's going in? Yep, he's going to the door.
All right.
Okay, yep, we're going to take him too.
Right here.
Yep.
We're going to take him too. But I know that nigga sick.
Door looks to...
Towards Brown. Hey, watch this car. Watch this car.
I done seen these niggas hop out on people before. Damn, what the fuck they get the Milan for? What the fuck? Come on, get out, get out, get out. Yeah, no, if I'm that red car, I'm starting to blow my horn. Niggas getting alerted somehow.
I got two. Gray jacket, black pants, another one. They're running, they ran out of the apartment complex.
And they got the body cam foot.
I got one.
Said I ain't got none. That nigga dished it.
Stop running! 4-5 Mike's running in the back.
See, these cops nowadays be too slow. That nigga been gone. Fuck is he doing? What? Why the fuck did he? What'd he do? He said it's not worth it. Nigga just laying on the ground. Or did he ditch it in the bushes while he was going through? Damn, big as hell.
Undo your handcuffs? Loose. I can fit a finger in between there, buddy. That's kind of what we got to do.
That shit too tight, man. Look at that right one. That bitch was tight as fuck.
We got a bunch of crack cocaine. We have a lot of powder cocaine. We got some beakers, a bunch of drug paraphernalia, scales. So obviously we got to say that was successful.
Is crack cocaine as common as it was in early 2000s?
It still is, I would say. Crack cocaine, yeah.
How would you classify this bust? Small, medium, large?
Probably a medium scale to small. Small to medium. Yeah.
How many people in custody?
So far, 3. And obviously we have a baby now, so we're trying to get hold of the mother. Apparently she's at work, so she'll be coming back.
What goes through your head when you see
there was a baby inside the
you won't be the
trap.
First. A lot of times, so we.
I can't lie. Back during my days, allegedly I seen a baby crawling over an AR, and we told that nigga to get the kid off the gun. He said, "My kid know what he doing. Shut the fuck up."
Maybe we assist. And then
I was making my money though, so fuck it. Let that little nigga shoot himself in the head. Ain't my problem.
With the parents, and apparently that's the father, who's the mother's at work. Since the father is going to be arrested, then the mother will respond to take control of her child.
Do they feel like, I'm glad that this is happening, that they got busted?
Absolutely, absolutely. We get feedback all the time. They don't like these guys. They don't want them here in their neighborhoods.
Because they make them dangerous?
Who was
Yeah,
they?
They don't want drugs in their neighborhood.
The crackhead bitch smoking on a bike.
Has fielded over 5,000 calls for service for drug-related
Yo,
incidents.
what
And
the
in a
fuck?
2024 survey of Jacksonville residents, next to gun violence, illegal drug usage was the top issue residents wanted the sheriff's office to focus their resources on.
A lot of times they are afraid, and the ones they step up, they give us complaints and information. We work every complaint that we get.
I mean, to live in a place where you know dangerous guys with guns are in and out all the time and junkies are coming, and you have kids around here.
And this is just the pre-preliminary search. Obviously, they go into details to search the property. And typically on the secondary search, they find additional drug paraphernalia and additional drugs.
And additional drugs.
Our overdose deaths are down significantly.
That's good.
Year over year here.
This is Vic Michelucci. Previously, he was a Jacksonville investigative journalist who won Crime Reporter of the Year. He left his 14-year career to run communications and media for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and he is the one that opened up the doors for us to be here today.
You let us see that.
And this is just one part of that initiative or that
is a
push.
part of that.
Yeah.
But as you saw with that situation, not only did they find drugs, they found at least one gun. And a lot of times when you see drug sales, you see firearms. And
Hell yeah. You guys too. You gotta protect yourself.
The murder that comes.
Fuck is they talking about?
Trade. I'm gonna tell you, I've worked murders where a pound of marijuana was stolen, and people get killed for it. It may not seem like a big deal to the populace or to people that want.
I wanted to kill somebody over a zip one time, and I should have did it.
One life, I will say to everybody, is too many.
Look, there was that kid in there. I mean, that kid was, what, maybe one?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any excuse for that.
Yeah,
whether you're dealing drugs, doing drugs, around people that are doing drugs, to expose that child there. And we've had multiple issues of accidental overdoses with kids. And we've put that out, and thankfully, the most recent instances, our officers were able to save those kids. Imagine having to give Narcan to a 1-year-old.
We just got to watch a successful raid take down an armed crack dealer, but Jacksonville's war on drugs has another side to it, the Overdose Task Force. Whether we'd meet them this trip depended on one thing, an overdose happening while we were in town. Early Saturday
More than likely it will.
that call came in.
So what they say, we got an overdose right now, put it to this house.
In Jacksonville, for when an overdose happens, we're gonna get the call. Unfortunately, it's 1:20 on a Saturday, and we're responding to the scene of an overdose. This is hard to walk into. I mean, you're walking into a family's worst nightmare with cameras, and we want to be respectful of what they're experiencing, but also convey something that happens every day around America in a real way. So we'll see you on the scene.
That's what I was saying earlier. When the house got them picking on the body, he ain't getting no types of fucks.
Right now the victim is still present, so we're gonna allow you guys to come in, just kind of keep a distance. We'll be collecting a bunch of things. I think that would be very good, and like as far as the recording and stuff.
Who are you and what do you do? What's your role?
So I am Sergeant Kay Cruz. I am with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
She forget her
I'm part
name.
of the Narcotics Overdose Death Investigations Unit.
We are allowed to cross the threshold and film inside the Rintalia?
Yeah. Just
Because
don't.
we have consent from the family?
Yeah, and then that's also why I was speaking to the next of kin, because I didn't want her to be like, why is media here? So I was explaining to her the reasoning for you guys being here and like helping, produce information to give out to, the public to hopefully prevent future overdoses for overdose awareness.
As you enter a scene, what are you looking for? What are you gonna?
So the very beginning.
A chair outside the shower? Is that a
patrol
cup chair?
response. Anytime patrol responds to a undetermined death, depending on the evidence on scene, determines what unit will come out to conduct the death investigation. The initial investigation, we're unable to determine what the actual cause of death is. When we respond to the scene, there's kind of two different investigations going on. You have your medical examiner's office investigation, and you also have your Jacksonville Sheriff's Office investigation. The medical examiner's office will do all the medical related stuff. So they're doing the toxicology, and they're actually going to determine the actual cause of death. We are conducting the Sheriff's Office investigation. So with any individual, or if an individual provides a controlled substance
to
an individual that is a substantial factor in their death, they can be held liable.
And we know that. We're trying to figure that out.
We're trying to figure that out. Again, very initial stages of the investigation. We're processing the scene with the crime scene unit. And also we're working with the medical examiner's office. We're collecting any
Why is she taking
evidence
pictures
that
at a
may
window?
assist our investigation.
What has you wearing a mask to the scene?
We wear those to protect our identities because a lot of us work in an undercover capacity, so that's why we wear the mask, because we're out in the public. So we just try to conceal our identities from, members of the public, because you never know if someone here at the scene provided drugs to the victim, or if any of these people could potentially be a suspect or a drug dealer for a case that we encounter later.
Is it possible that you might find the dealer, you might do an undercover buy from the same dealer that sold here?
Yes, it's possible.
Because that way you're familiar with the case.
Yes.
Have you ever been in a sketchy situation?
A lot of them.
Explain one of them.
I've been locked in hotel rooms with drug dealers before. Sometimes they'll do that to make sure no one's coming in behind you, so you're in there with them trying to buy drugs, and they'll lock the doors behind you. They have guns on them. They have drugs there. There was a case in Miami recently where they made an undercover actually smoke fentanyl just to say that he wasn't an undercover.
Did he pass away?
No, he did not.
What she's referring to is an insane story that just happened a couple weeks ago. A Miami fentanyl dealer got suspicious of an undercover agent and gave the guy two options. You either smoke this fentanyl and die, or I'm going to kill you anyways. Terrified, the agent had no choice but to hit the Chinese import in front of the dealer. Somehow he survived, and SWAT raided these guys soon after. And it just goes to highlight the incredible danger of this undercover profession.
I've had drug dealers before.
Like I said, you're not doing the lean. We don't think you a true fent user.
It can be pretty dangerous and sketchy. Pretty much this entire career is pretty dangerous.
What got you into it?
When I was little, I really liked the show Cops. Okay, I'm not from Jacksonville, but when I was little, I used to watch the episodes, and I remember as a kid seeing the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office episodes and being like, that area in particular, I don't know why, stuck with me, and I was like, that looks like a pretty crazy place to live or work or whatever.
So he wanted to come out here?
Prior to making
she wanted to come out there?
Talking to Patrol to provide us with their information.
Bitch said my life too boring.
On their initial response, we're talking to any next of kins that are on scene, and we're also talking to any complainants or witnesses. We're just trying to gather what happened before police were called to the scene. For this particular structure, the room where the victim was located is from the back. You guys can follow me, and we'll go inside.
Is he still in there? What was that, a biker gang vest? One Dimension.
What are the primary things?
Biker gangs are so corny.
Where are your eyes going right now?
So eyes are going in the immediate area where the victim was located, but also like common areas of the house, living room, bathroom. We're checking for any paraphernalia, narcotics related, and any additional narcotics or any paraphernalia to even include like little baggies that could have been packaging for narcotics. I've been working narcotics related investigations for a little over 7 years now. I've been working narcotics overdose death investigations for approximately 3.5, 4 years.
What got you into the overdose unit?
I enjoyed working narcotics investigations. I noticed that before the creation of this unit, homicide was responding to these types of investigations. And this was kind of before it became we fell under the Florida State statute of murder. Once we started falling under that Florida State statute, we were able to dig deeper into different types of investigations.
Florida lawmakers are not alone in expressing the sentiment that a drug dealer should be subjected to harsh penalties, particularly if they can be tied to an overdose death. In fact, just recently, Trump made headlines again by stating his long-term position that drug dealers should receive the death penalty.
It's bullshit. I don't agree.
As someone who knows the drug dealing black market much better than Trump, I think the numbers he's throwing out are extreme exaggerations that have no root or basis in fact.
A drug dealer will kill 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 people during the course of his or her life.
It really depends on what someone's selling. If someone has sold fentanyl, obviously they have a much higher chance of causing an overdose death. But for some guy trapping weed, it is actually impossible that anyone has died as a result of his drug.
Exactly.
It says on the DEA's own website
You
that
cannot
no one has
OD.
overdosed from marijuana, and yet it's still a Schedule 1 drug. However, I do agree that a drug dealer needs to be held liable if what he sells kills someone. The question is, to what extent? What do you guys think in the comments? Should a drug dealer be given a death sentence if they cause an overdose?
No.
I found interest in not only giving closure to the family of the victims, but putting all the pieces together to try and determine who actually sold illegal drugs to the victim.
How many calls like this a week do you typically respond to?
The overdoses, they come in waves. There are times that we can get 10 in a week. There's times that we can get 0. There's no way to determine how many call-outs a week that we're going to get.
So it just depends on if the person everybody buys some gets some bad product.
They are taking photographs, they're looking around, pointing out or trying to locate any evidence that may be narcotics related. They are waiting for the medical examiner's office to arrive. Once the medical examiner's office arrives, that's kind of where we're now dividing it to like 2 investigations, but we work very close together. Like I said, I think the more information we get out there to the public, make aware that it's not only fentanyl. Yes, fentanyl, that's what we're hearing in the news. It's a dangerous, deadly drug, but any illegal substance can cause a death.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Any illegal, anything can cause a death.
Alcohol is legal. Alcohol has a lot of problems. I mean, if you look at domestic disputes, violence, fights, drunkenness, DUIs, yeah, that's a huge multi-billion-dollar industry. Why should weed be any different?
Because why add to it? But why add to the problem that alcohol already?
We don't do none of those things. Show me a case of somebody being aggressive off of weed. Show me a case of what's it called, DV off of weed. There isn't one.
Because prohibition doesn't work. The war on drugs has not solved since the 70s the issues of drugs in our community.
So let me ask you this question.
Why add to it? Shut your bald head ass. Oh, he ain't even bald. He just a bitch.
Marijuana because people like to smoke.
It was just what's it called, the angle.
Amphetamine. We should legalize fentanyl. We should legalize all those things. No, of course not. Just because people like it, there are certain things that you just shouldn't do, and I think the government should.
And alcohol is allowed though.
Any reason to believe that this could be a narcotic overdose in the first place?
So, based off the evidence that is located at the scene of a death, so for this particular incident, there is narcotics paraphernalia and additional narcotics on scene. We cannot on scene determine the cause of death. That will be for the medical examiner's office investigation. Because of the evidence that is located on the scene, we want to get a jumpstart on our investigation. So the van actually pulled up super close, and we're keeping family further out, so it should be okay.
I don't know how you guys do this day in and day out. I suppose just like anything.
The more that you study it, the more that you adapt to it. And like I said, with these,
clear body bag strapped up over the red thing.
Affects the family more.
He ain't going in no black body bag. Just a clear one. Oh, and then they had a little zip part so you can verify. That's crazy.
I think this just goes to show how one death can affect so many people. It's such a ripple effect.
Right.
As you hear the family in the background, I think this goes to highlight.
You hear one person in the
I would not have
background.
the stomach for this type of job, and the fact that people like you are boots on the ground and see some of this, look death in the face almost on a daily basis sometimes, and have to deal with families and all the thing that comes.
Sad
with it.
that he died, but
Right,
it's only one person
more.
mourning.
That making that next
Maybe 2.
notification
Bro, where the
is
fuck
worst
did this
part about
gnat
our job,
come from?
Because we're having to tell a loved one that their loved one is no longer here.
When I think of my own family, there's not one person that with the reach drugs has. You could be in a mansion, or you could be in the poorest of the poor. There's not one family.
Remember I broke my desk like a few months ago? That shit still have
hitting
issues.
their family, or alcoholism hitting their family.
Right.
It's just such a heavy job. And then this is the other thing is I think like this gives me perspective too, because sometimes it's easy to look at a dealer and be like, oh, he grew up in a messed up neighborhood with a messed up childhood, and he's just trying to make some money to put rent, to pay the rent. But then when it has the impact like this, that makes an entire family gather and cry, then you have a little bit more of a, well, when they get raided,
The,
you know what?
It is what it is, type shit.
They know that they are selling this deadly drug. They know what they are selling, so that is why they should be held accountable for what they are selling.
And the smokers know what they're smoking.
Has that voice inside
like,
their
come
heart
on
that
now,
knows
don't just
right
blame
or
it all
wrong.
on them niggas.
And to override that just so you can pay rent, even though you can cause devastation to an entire family. And one dealer might have, I mean, do you encounter
Multiple
dealers?
customers.
Do you ever encounter dealers that you guys arrest that are tied to multiple deaths?
Yes.
Damn.
You know, this really helped me change my perspective.
Nigga just
on
got some
drug
bad
dealing.
product that day.
There's so much that comes with this. There's family members that have to pay for the funeral.
Right.
There's how many people had to call off work to leave here and come. There's people that their lives can be permanently altered by the grief. I mean, I've seen that in my own family very well. Just in today's episode, the fact that a dad is selling crack cocaine next to his baby, and then we land in this scene over here when he's passed away and the family's crying, like, you gotta raise your standards a little bit. It makes me thankful. I mean, for the detectives that have to collect bodies and investigate, and then the people that have to risk their life to go undercover to do the work to catch these guys, that's more of a risk than most of us are willing to take. It's an honest job, it pays the bills, and these are people that go to bat for us in our community. So, a really interesting perspective of how Jacksonville is fighting the flow of drugs.
I don't take that one nigga perspective on weed though. Talking about why add to it.
Jacksonville crime fighting and the drug division, their narcotics division. Thank you for joining. The support's amazing.
I feel like if they decriminalized it in their in their state, then other drugs won't be so as popular.
I'll see you next week. Thank you.
Folks, you just saw a glimpse of what Jacksonville law enforcement does. And next week, we'll dive even deeper, doing a night patrol episode that involves a kidnapping
all
call,
bald
going
cops.
out on a mission with a K-9 unit, catching a live burglary in action, and
A
much
live
more.
burglary
We will
in
also
action?
take a deeper look at the secret sauce
Oh,
that has driven
shit.
Jacksonville to be a place where the homicide rate has dropped in half, something that is nearly unheard of across the country. And folks, a reminder, if you want to pick up the freshest merch on
We
YouTube,
don't. We don't. WV, Tommy. WV.
My family
Inside an anti-ICE rally with Andrew Callahan. Channel 5.
is from Mexico. I was born in Compton. I'm all for La Raza of Mexico. I would love to live in Mexico, but this is Mexico, so.
We built America. A lot of our farm workers are immigrants.
See, you guys are foreigners. You actually don't know how it is
What?
to have a taco de frijoles in the house.
To have bean tacos in the
Nopales,
house?
Mole, queso, right?
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know that richness. You're like a foreigner, right? Are you? What ethnic are you?
White.
Oh, you are. Okay.
What are you?
Caucasian.
You're Caucasian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Even you, man, you know, being like, you're light-skinned, no, nothing race or nothing, man, but we're all from where we're from, man.
I'm Mexicano.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. People of the sun. See the people of the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have
You
any-
actually came and invade not you, but your ancestors, the Europeans.
Well, I don't know if the Irish did that, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this is a continuous conversation. And the important thing is when you have a conversation like this, it's a debate. It's agree to disagree.
Chinga la migra. Donald Trump es un pendejo. You guys might hear these phrases once a
Fuck
month or maybe
immigration.
once a year.
Donald Trump
But
is a
here in
bitch.
Boyle Heights, you hear that shit.
Stop the gentrification. One Boyle Heights, from Boyle Heights, for Boyle Heights.
Every day. I'm right here at Mariachi Plaza in the historic barrio of Boyle Heights to
Mariachi
do a couple
Plaza.
interviews. With who, you might ask? The organizers
LA.
of a big-ass rally to protest mass deportation, ICE raids, Trump's new executive orders, and so forth. We're going to go talk to la gente that organized this event and figure out ¿qué onda?
Mexicans
¿Qué
ain't
pasa?
going
What
anywhere.
the heck is going on?
It'd be
ICE
crazy to
terrorizing
deport her
our
first.
communities, and they're trying to manufacture consent for a war with Mexico.
And these raids are not hyper-targeting criminals, they're hyper-targeting tax-paying community members. And right now, with all the people not working,
How they paying taxes if they illegal? Bitch, shut the fuck up. Man, where the fuck they brain
we're
cells at?
targeting tax-paying community members. And right now, with
Cap.
all the people not working because they're scared to get deported.
There's a lot of people that don't want to come out. They're scared to come out. They're scared to die out here. They're scared
They're
to get
paying
taken from the
taxes,
streets.
but
Some
they're
of
not
us
even
are
registered
never
to the
gonna get
government.
taken from
Maybe
here,
I'm
so
wrong.
We're willing to die for those voices
I
that
could
are
be
lost.
uninformed.
We're here to speak and do for those that can't. My name's not C backwards, I can, and I do for those that can't. I can, so I will. And that's for everybody. If you can, do for those that can't.
Trump has confirmed he plans to address illegal immigration in the U.S. through a mass deportation program.
The stories of
Get 'em
families
outta
being
here.
ripped apart. There's mothers that are being taken away from their children.
Sometimes you have to be careful just going to the street and getting ice cream.
This past
They're taking
week,
our
a video
jobs.
went viral of a woman in El Monte who was violently arrested and detained by ICE in broad daylight. Her daughter has cancer and she's undergoing
Damn.
chemo right now.
Mother does not have a criminal background, and she's the primary caretaker for her
Damn.
daughter.
She's currently going through chemo right now,
Wah,
unable
wah.
to walk, and she feels
That's fucked up,
afraid
but
and
wah,
alone.
wah.
They're being
Shouldn't have
ripped
came in
apart
illegally.
from the rest of their family and their communities.
Wah,
We're
wah.
being told
Deal with
rhetoric
it,
that the
bitch.
idea is going to be that we'll create more jobs for Americans if we take away the jobs of immigrants. But these jobs are open to Americans. The immigrants are often the people that are taking low-paying jobs that are being exploited for things that Americans don't want to do. And the issue of job availability is
It's
due
not
to
that
the
we
immigrant
don't
community.
want to do it. It's the fact they over here trying to pay us bullshit. And then they wouldn't be trying to pay us bullshit if it wasn't for y'all illegal fucks coming in and taking the jobs because nobody want to fucking hire you because you're illegal. So you have to work that. Bitch, use your fucking brain cells.
Many of these migrant
buy some
workers
chapstick
come to
while
the
you at it,
US
too.
on
God
temporary
damn.
work visas. She has picked tomatoes in the summer, getting paid for each bucket she picks. At times, only making $200 a week.
Damn.
Americans are being squeezed out of
That's
the
fucked
labor
up, but
force and their
things
jobs
happen.
are taken.
It's ironic that this billionaire agenda is wanting to deport immigrants when they're part of the reason for their success, the exploitation of the working class, especially immigrants.
An estimated 11 million people live in the US illegally, at
Okay.
constant risk of deportation, even while large parts of the economy depend on their low-paid labor.
Right, so for as long as I can remember, immigrant labor has seen as quote-unquote unskilled labor, which doesn't exist, right? All labor is skilled, and because of that notion, right, that the people.
Oh, my bad. All labor is skilled, right? Bitch, go build a house. Go build a house and see if you skilled at that, and they call that skilled labor. Shut the fuck up.
People picking our fruit, the folks cleaning up our hotel room, the people literally cleaning up debris.
That's not
our
skilled,
immigrant
bitch. You're
workers,
wiping a
there's this
floor.
notion that their labor is unskilled, therefore should be underpaid.
And you know who's being hurt the most by millions of people pouring into our country? The black population and the Hispanic population.
It's easy to criminalize people without taking responsibility for why we have immigration.
That's a lot of people.
And immigrants in the first
Even the
people,
dog looked
without
makes-
taking responsibility for why
It
we
don't
have
look like an American dog. It's a cute ass dog though. You can just tell that dog from a different country.
immigration and immigrants in the first place, which is due to U.S. intervention and us intervening in the global south and forcing people to leave. People don't choose to come here lightly. They are forced to.
What did that say? Countries where the U.S. government has admitted to launching military interventions. Well, shit. Look like we helping out.
People don't choose to come here lightly. They are forced to.
This country has fucked up the rest of the world and destroyed people's homelands and forced
I've seen that nigga before. This nigga in a lot of videos.
millions of people from the Congo to Latin America to flee their homelands and seek refuge in places like the U.S., and then they turn around and call them criminals and demonize immigrants.
We not cross the border crossed us. They stole Mexican territory. It's us territory. But Trump is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy motherfucker, though.
Even right now in Mexico, I think by labeling cartels a terrorist organization, Trump is trying to manufacture consent for war with Mexico, and that's what they've done across Latin America.
And we will win.
Weeks ago, I officially
So the fuck what?
designated this gang along with MS-13 and the bloodthirsty Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
La Familia Michoacana has terrorized areas outside of Mexico City for decades.
How do you feel about the designation of cartels as terrorist organizations?
I would say that when it comes to cartels, even that alone and those questions, it's shifting the narrative to that the immigrant community that are coming to the United States are all cartel-based or are all dangerous.
Well, I'm not talking about migrants doing crime. I'm talking about criminal organizations taking advantage of the smuggling routes into the U.S., not the migrants themselves. A lot of them are taking advantage of migrants who are passing through Mexico.
The criminals stamped their skin to signal they had paid. The kids were marked too.
And as they wait,
many are being kidnapped by smugglers connected to criminal organizations and held in stash houses
Kidnapping?
where they are tortured until a family member in the U.S.
Oh,
or
shit.
back in their home country pays a ransom fee for their release.
Do you feel like
That's
that's
fucked
the
up.
responsibility of the Mexican government to root out that corruption in some of the border states, or should it be something that America does?
I think that when we're fighting for improved immigration reform and to create paths to citizenship, that the discussion has to be separate from identifying the solutions to manage the infiltration of crime within our country.
The president of Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum, has done a really good job by debunking a lot of the rumors of, the cartels and the criminal organizations.
Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum responded firmly, stating that Mexico would never accept any interventionist actions emphasizing collaboration without subordination.
247 homicide victims in the first 2 weeks of
247?
Sheinbaum's administration.
It's a narrative, right? It's a narrative that paints immigrants as criminals. And that's what the Trump administration is going to continue doing.
Because it helps make the community afraid, make working class people afraid, so that there's an easier transfer of wealth to the billionaire class. Because the reality is that America, we are the consumer.
She act like now that they getting deported, the billionaires are gonna come out here and start taking their fucking jobs. Bitch, they're billionaires. They don't fucking care.
So anything that comes here, whether it's guns, drugs, we are essentially allowing them and making it a demand.
It's not the people of Mexico who are using fentanyl or at higher degrees, right? It's not the people of Mexico who are consuming these drugs. It's the people in the United States who are the main consumers.
Kids as young as 11 years old recruited by the cartels to
Damn.
smuggle drugs.
Federal agents say that they have freed nearly
They said they was making
100
some money.
migrants in New Mexico who were being held against their will after a weeks-long human trafficking sting.
Sure, I mean, I'm not saying I agree with them and their violence, but I feel like they are pushed into a corner of survival. And when you're pushed into survival mode, people do what they have to do to survive.
It's a 40-millimeter grenade launcher.
It's a lack of opportunity that disallows them to get certifications or to get certain
40-millimeter
education,
grenade.
things
Shit.
of that sort.
And they got that big
when we
bitch.
talk about violence,
Imagine getting hit with that shit.
A bridge in Mexico
You
City.
gone. One hit.
I think it's important to also remember that just because they may inflict physical violence, like the U.S. commits a lot of violence in other ways to us and to other countries, like whether it's denying people health care or,
All right, now I'm going to introduce a segment for the first time.
Have money.
It's called Theory versus Reality, where we take relatively bad faith statements that are made by passionate Americans and follow them all the way to the source to get the real scoop. Now, what
Okay.
you just heard was the undermining of the very real danger and threat posed by the Mexican drug cartels, and the unfortunate grouping of that assessment as being part and parcel of Trump's anti-migrant sentiment.
It's a narrative, right? It's a narrative that paints immigrants as criminals.
I believe that it's this unnecessary intersectionality imposed by reactionaries of all kinds that most potently obscures issues to the point of shutting down the conversation. Because the underlying message in that is that if you're critical of the actions of the drug cartels, you're playing into the anti-migrant sentiment, which in turn makes you racist. But thankfully, I don't care about that, so I'd like to explain a few things. The cartels and the migrants are two separate entities. Migrants come from around the world to find work and safety in the
Right.
U.S. The cartels are billion-dollar corporations that pump drugs into the U.S. However, 95% of the time,
That weed
migrants
looked
pass through
dry and
Mexico
weak.
on the way
Dry
here,
and mid.
which gave the cartel a huge new business opportunity.
They've actually expanded. They're into kidnapping, extortion, weapons smuggling, and the scariest of all, human smuggling.
Which accounts for a bulk of the revenue.
50,000
smuggling.
people times $8,000
Oh,
a
yeah,
head
to
is
get out across.
$400 million.
Following the motto, no one crosses without paying,
That's a
the
lot.
cartel often
Shit.
stages mass kidnappings of babies from their migrant mothers to demand huge ransoms.
Me llegaron casi a secuestrar a mi hija,
They
pero
almost
pues por la
kidnapped my
decisión de
daughter.
ellos, el señor
God
no
bless
sé,
him. I don't know this
Dios
guy
le
is
abrió el
kidnapping her,
corazón y me la
but he
dio.
gave her
According
back
to
to me.
Ruben Garcia, the director of a shelter called the Annunciation House in El Paso, this often
Damn, that's
happens
crazy.
even after
He
they've
said,
already
fuck
crossed.
it.
We just received a mom.
I can't do
from
this no more.
Guatemala.
Nigga probably
She
died
came
because of
up
that
with
shit.
her 4-year-old daughter with a smuggler in Juarez. The smuggler sold her to another smuggler, and that smuggler took her 4-year-old daughter and then took mom to where the metal fence is. You'll get your daughter once you're on the other side. Here's a cell phone. It was a way to get a lot more money. When she got to Border Patrol, the Central Processing Center, there they took her to get a medical checkup, and she was able to get one of the officers to listen to her, who then called Homeland Security Investigation. She had a cousin in Florida that has helped her with some of the money. They set up the meeting in Las Cruces, and there they showed up. They made the arrest.
They
had
got
the
her
4-year-old.
daughter.
They also had a 6-week-old
A
baby.
6-week-old baby
people
as
do
well.
what they have to do to survive, and
We need to look
Shit.
at our role.
Additionally, Americans are not solely to blame for the mass flooding of our streets with fentanyl. It's fair to say that American
Right.
pharmaceutical companies like Purdue Pharma, which is founded by the Sackler family, are responsible for helping to create a generation of Oxycontin and Percocet addicts who later would create a demand for cheap synthetic opiates that was met by
We
the
know how
cartel.
that shit coming in
But
for real.
in 2023,
We know the government letting that shit through the border, man.
the Sinaloa cartel, a corporation, did work directly with Hanhong Pharmaceutical Technology, a Chinese
what the
research
fuck?
corporation, to create, or invent, rather, a powerful line of mass-produced fentanyl pills called Blues. Here was the scene on the streets of
The
Albuquerque,
hell?
New Mexico in 2023, months after the Blues
68.8
hit.
deaths.
Overnight, it seemed like the blues came in, and
68.8
I just started to see
deaths.
everybody that like I knew that was getting high on just the heroin, go to the pills, like their whole lifestyle changed.
10 years ago, the flavor of the month was heroin, right? Right now, that's all shifted into
The
fentanyl.
fuck?
You know, the junkie's dream. Give me the strongest stuff possible.
Nigga said, "I'm
right?
not creasing
right now,
the
that's all
shoes."
shifted
Oh,
into
he got more
fentanyl.
shoes
You know,
on.
the junkie's dream. Give me the strongest stuff possible. Take me to the edge of death.
The fentanyl is just really fucked people up. You know what I mean? It's taken a lot of people's lives. I mean, it's almost taken my life a few times. You know what I mean?
The synthetic market is getting bigger, and it's not going to stop. They have figured out, like, hey, if we can manufacture fentanyl in these little pills and sell it for $2 a hit, what else can we manufacture into a little dose and sell it super cheap?
In that year alone, 2023, 74,900 people died from fentanyl-related overdose deaths by a drug that was maliciously packaged, marketed, invented, and imported by the cartels. I think that
Damn.
terrorism in general is a strange label to slap on a group whose primary goal is to make money, but it's definitely not that far off. And the reason I'm going so in-depth is because when people are discussing an issue that doesn't immediately concern them and their safety,
fuck?
it's easy to pivot the conversation toward meta talking points about the causes of addiction and the
pre-ad.
implications of U.S. intervention in Latin America. But this issue really matters, especially for the people of Mexico, not Los Angeles, whose lives have been torn apart by cartel violence. Here are some different reactions to Trump's new executive order, this time from Mexicans who are currently living in the epicenter of that kind of cartel violence, the infamous but beautiful border town of Ciudad Juárez. ¿Qué piensas sobre eso?
Creo que está bien la clasificación porque pues son personas que hacen daño y que no se tientan mucho el corazón con algunas personas y estaría
And
bien
terrorism
el
is
título
a
con
good
el
title for them.
verdad.
Do you know the
Mataron
truth?
mucha gente,
They kill many
niños,
people,
señoritas,
R-word,
violaban y
and kill
todo.
women and
La
children,
gente
all
todo
that.
llorando,
The people
la
are always
pobreza.
crying, and
Uno,
even the
usted puede
poor,
vender
if you want to
taquitos y
sell
le
tacos on
cobraban.
the street,
Y
they
si
will
no
story.
daban la
If
semana
you
del
don't pay the
dinero, lo
weekly tax,
mataban.
they will kill.
¿Qué es
Oh,
eso?
what's
Ahora
that?
es pura droga
And
científica,
now they're
hermanas.
importing
¿Por qué andan
massive
tantos
for the
jóvenes
guns. Why do you
perdidos?
think so many people young are
Y
dying?
ustedes como cronistas
And you guys as
deben
journalists
de echarle
put this
ganas.
out there.
No oculten nada, se
And
lo
don't
digo
cut
por
any of this
respeto.
because I'm
Sí,
coming with
¿sabe qué?
respect. And you know what?
Le voy a decir una cosa.
I'm going to tell
Yo
you
le pido a Dios
something.
por ustedes
I'm
para
going
que
to
Dios
pray
los
to
proteja.
God that He will protect you all
Porque ustedes andan
because
en
you guys
peligro.
are in danger.
En Juárez estuvo la
And why is
Zeta.
there's a Las Zetas
Donde están los truchas.
and MS-13.
Con todo respeto a todos los
And with total
inmigrantes.
respect to all
Ahí
migrants,
se quemaron 40. Aquí
behind me
bajaron
the
40
cartel murdered
inmigrantes.
40
¿Sí supo?
migrants.
Well, nearly
Shit.
40 people
Did you see
killed in a
guards
fire that
walking
broke out at a
away as
migrant
fires? Wait, guard walks away as fire traps kills nearly
shelter
40
along the
migrants.
southern border in Ciudad Juárez, Mexico.
As a personal eyewitness, the man
Along the southern border, and nearly 40 people killed in a fire that broke out at a migrant shelter along the southern border in Ciudad Juárez, Mexico.
As a personal eyewitness,
guard
the
just
man goes
left?
on to suggest that the tragic death of the 40 migrants across
Must
the
have been-
bridge was
what's it
not
called?
due to an act of protest gone wrong, but actually because a group of mostly Venezuelans refused to pay the cartel tax, and that humanitarian groups helped to engineer a cover-up out of fear.
Quedaron callados. ¿Por qué?
Why?
No les conviene.
Because
Fueron 40
it was 40 lives. I was there and I know what I saw.
El Paso County Judge Ricardo
First
Samaniego saying
walkways,
migrants are desperate and immigration policies need to
Damn.
change.
Yo voy siguiendo Bukele. ¿Sabe quién es Bukele? Ese presidente ha hecho muchas cosas en nombre de Dios.
He said that his favorite politician was Nayib Bukele, the current president of El Salvador, who created a mega prison called the CCOT, or the Terrorism Confinement.
That's a W prison. That's a W prison. I mean, feel bad for them niggas locked up there. It's fucked up in there, but that's a W prison. That's the best prison I've seen so far.
Of two gangs, MS-13 and 18th Street. Two gangs that began and continued to exist in the streets of LA, but took hold in El Salvador in the 80s after Reagan's deportations.
Is it possible to get a tattoo like this if you're not a gang member?
No, you gotta kill.
Damn, how many fucking interviews did they have in there? Nick Shirley did it. Channel 5 did it, I think. Tommy G might have done it. The fuck? And they all interviewed the same nigga. He must be the, what's it called? They said, this is our show off. He's the biggest we got in here.
You gotta kill to get those tattoos.
Because 14,000 people are being held in CCOT without trial,
14K.
Bukele has been under fire for human rights violations. Many CCOT inmates say they were unfairly targeted and profiled. However, this year, El Salvador is no joke, 20 times safer than it was 5 years ago.
Damn.
It currently has the lowest crime rate in Latin America, which is something that many Mexicans
1.9 per 100,000? Yeah, Bukele is doing very well. Very good things in El Salvador. El Salvador is the same as it was before. El Salvador is really great now. And now Bukele is being criticized by many journalists. Because of, what about their human rights? Yeah, and when they killed all those people,
Es que por eso le digo, joven.
So it's ridiculous. Que necesitamos una cárcel so do you think we need a jail for the criminals in Mexico?
Como
Bukele? Like Bukele has built.
Si esas personas no tienen provecho.
If these people contribute nothing, I've seen all these special YouTube reports and programs on YouTube.
Que hay en YouTube. Y ahí
and there they get interviewed and say,
yo maté 5, 6, 7, los violé y tantas cosas. ¿Qué pasó? ¿A eso venimos al mundo? No, eso no venimos.
By the way, the interviews that you just saw are from our upcoming episode,
No, eso no venimos.
That's what Mexicans bring to the world. No, it isn't.
By the way,
he was asking
you
the
just
question.
saw are from our upcoming episode, Mass Deportations, our first ever multinational closer look special that examines the current situation from both sides of the border.
When he dropping that.
Chicos, esto es Canal 5.
Everyone's Channel 5.
This is Andrew watching Channel 5.
If you want to check out an extended and complete version of that episode, go to our Patreon, www.patreon.com/channel5. Okay, let's head back to the anti-ICE rally in LA.
So do you feel like the first thing that we should do is kind of make the path to citizenship easier on a large scale?
In a way, yes. I feel that we have to look at who is applying for citizenship, complete thorough background checks, look at what they've been contributing to society, which more than often is just contributing to the commerce in society. And as far as border control and trying to control the infiltration of crime, I don't think that anybody is shutting down that discussion or wants the infiltration of illegal drugs.
Here's the thing: if there was a safer way, a more humane way, and a way that abided by international human laws for immigrants to cross.
What did her hand say?
Asylum seekers.
STA. What? Star?
Cross.
I don't know.
There would be no need for the cartel to do that, right? They are definitely taking advantage of the fact that people have to go through extreme and risky ways of getting here because there is no other way, right? So if we want to support and protect immigrants right now that are literally stuck at the border, right? Because we've been cutting back our asylum system so much. We need to make the process more humane.
Thousands are gathering along the National Mall. They're calling for action from Congress and the White House on immigration reform.
So the last time we had a immigration reform policy was under Reagan, and it was a blanket amnesty.
I believe in the idea of amnesty for those who have put down roots and who have lived here, even though some time back they may have entered illegally.
Reagan granted amnesty to immigrants, right? And what it said is like, okay, if you've been here XYZ this long, here's the process. You'll become a citizen, right? We're gonna grant you amnesty. There hasn't been a policy change like that in the immigration law since then, right? And you mentioned asylum, right?
I think that's where you fucked up. I think he did that shit, and then they all felt like, oh, he did that. Another one's gonna do it. Let's all come in and just sneak in, and then we're gonna all get free citizenship.
It's extremely difficult, and unfortunately, for most families that do file their asylum claim, they will be denied. And these are folks who are literally fleeing persecution, fleeing war, fleeing.
Going back to Reagan too, he loved asylum because he had this policy, if you remember, called wet foot, dry foot for Cubans, because obviously our enemies are the communists. So he's like, if you're a Cuban and you want to defect to Florida, if you can get here by any means necessary, the moment that your foot touches sand, you're a U.S. citizen. No paperwork, they just give you a passport, like welcome in. And so it's interesting to see some of these conservative policies.
That's stupid. That was stupid as fuck for him.
Where they're claiming it's like a liberal policy.
All right, what's up, Channel 5 watchers? As ICE, a government agency with a long history of controversy, claims to be ramping up their deportation operations, it's easy to see how quickly a climate of both fear and panic or celebration and victory can take over people's minds as politicians and their loyal mainstream news outlets fight for your attention by trying to shape your perception of things based upon salacious and sometimes manufactured narratives. It can be very hard to find the truth. That's why we here at Channel 5 remain committed to our mission of bringing you raw, unfiltered coverage of news events as they unfold on the ground with just enough context to tell you what you need to know. But even for us, it's hard to sip sweets, but for the right access to work with. As
I mentioned, because it's kind of, for the longest, was seen as an inalienable human right that we all have.
All right, guys.
What did he ask her?
To the streets of LA.
So it's only been very recent, this attack on asylum. As I mentioned, because it's kind of, for the longest, was seen as that inalienable human right that we all have globally. Right? So if folks are out there, you know, I think The Donut King, I don't know if you've seen The Donut King, is a really great documentary about, in the past, we even supported asylum seekers in creating businesses. We supported them in, like, relocating, right, and thriving. So there's been instances in the United States where we have supported asylum seekers, and where
you know what? Not to be rude, but it makes sense. Her fat ass will watch a fucking documentary on donuts.
And where it was like, you know, politicians that were supporting and pushing for more asylum systems and processes.
I think one of the problems too is it used to be that if you wanted to seek asylum, you had to wait in Mexico, and you'd have an appointment with a U.S. Customs official who would give you an appointment, give you a temporary residence card, and you'd get in. Well, Biden changed it to where if you hopped the border, you would seek out a Border Patrol agent, and then you would be transferred to a shelter and then given an appointment in 4 years. So basically, it's bad for the migrants. It's bad for the government. It's just it's a bad situation. I don't think it has to do with
Biden fucked up our country.
Migrant rights, period.
Yeah, and that's where I agree with you.
I don't know why them dumb fucks
like I said, both political parties have used immigrants and migrants as a scapegoat, right? They've used asylum seekers as scapegoats. And they haven't created a process that center humanity. Like when you look at folks seeking asylum, and I think one of the things Trump said his first administration, you know, when he was getting called out on putting kids in cages, one of the things he said was like, well, who built the cages, Joe?
Who built the cages, Joe? Let's talk about who built the cages, Joe?
You know, and it was the Biden administration, right?
En el tiempo que está el señor Trump ahorita,
in the time that Mr. Trump has been in office, he deported less people than previous presidents. If you compare the number of people that Biden deported in the same period after taking office, Trump has deported less people.
La diferencia es
Trump goes on the news saying angry stuff about immigrants.
Pero Biden y Obama no dicen nada, pero hacen la misma
cosa. Where Biden and Obama they didn't say anything.
Obama no dicen nada, pero
but they did the same thing.
They are two sides of the same coin, that it's the same enemy, and the target is to regress society.
Definitely, like back to a pre-immigration state.
Yes, towards white supremacy.
And I think that's why it's important for anyone who supports immigrants and also
that don't make sense.
Is that no matter who's in office, we need to continue to fight for our rights. Because we know that
they said don't cross the border illegally, that means they trying to get towards white supremacy. They ain't say they can't come in, they just said do it legally.
No
bitch, use your brain.
And we're gonna be
That's the same dumb bitch from the beginning of the video. Everything she said, I've disagreed with so far.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News. Channel 55, we don't fuck with custers. And 5 is the best number.
Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, shit. Hey, man, thanks for that web link. It's really working. I don't know if you guys missed the memo, but we just dropped an entire feature film. That's right, a full-blown movie.
Hell yeah. I look, you want to watch that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch that a different time on my own, though. I low-key don't feel like Do I feel like watching an hour-long vid right now? Do I feel like watching an hour-long vid?
I'm heading there right now for the first time.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll watch it. What Syria is like under its new government? First, I'm gonna go grab some water though. I'll be right back. All right. What Syria is like under its new government by Drew Binsky. My bad. My mouse not on the right screen.
Syria's government just collapsed.
When the fuck this happened?
I'm heading there right now for the first time since I was banned for shooting a video series that the old regime did not like. Since my last trip, everything has changed. On December 8th, 2024, opposition forces took over the Syrian capital of Damascus, forcing out their dictator, Bashar Assad, whose family ruled for over 50 years. This marks a historic turning point in the civil war that's killed nearly 1 million people since 2011. The success of this rebellion has given Syrians a new sense of freedom. But the future
water was cold as fuck.
The war has created the largest refugee crisis in modern history, displacing
oh my god, my teeth hurt now.
Total population. To make things worse, food prices are soaring. Medical care is hard to access, and electricity goes out daily. And get this, rope and the power
went out.
With no functioning government, borders that were once locked down are now wide open. Massive rallies fill the streets. And buildings with official records are burned to ashes.
Literally in one night, they burned all the documents. Yes, they want to hide the evidence.
Over the next 4 days, I'm
hide evidence of what?
Syria's most dangerous cities that have been off limits for decades.
Oh shit!
Anything like that in my life.
I'm also gonna try to get access inside the country.
It'd be crazy that bitch blew up while he was right there.
Inmates just escaped. So what
all the inmates escaped?
Think about this prison where all the inmates. I'm also gonna try to get access inside the country's deadliest prison where all the inmates just escaped.
That's crazy.
So what do the local people think about the fall of Assad's regime, and what are their hopes for the next generation? After visiting every country in the world, this is the craziest trip of my life.
Hold on, this looks like it might be a banger.
One of my favorite cities on earth, and I really
shout out Beirut. I love shawarmas.
Welcome.
But sadly, I'm sick like a dog from food poisoning that I picked up a few days ago in India. On the short drive to the Syrian border.
Of course it's fucking India. Of course it's India. Them dirty ass niggas, man.
My driver and I crossed through multiple checkpoints to exit Lebanon. We're in no man's land between Lebanon and Syria. But on the Syrian side, with the government in shambles, they have an interesting new system.
So there's kind of a loophole to get into Syria. They stamp a paper, not the passport. Here's my actual entry. But what if I lose the paper? Then there's no proof that I entered Syria.
It is surreal to cross this border, especially since I never thought I'd step foot here again. I love Syria. This country has a fascinating history, some of the world's most hospitable people.
The more you take pictures, the more we love you.
And honestly, the best cuisine in the Middle East. But right away, things feel different. I am walking past checkpoints that have literally just been demolished.
Shit.
The moment you go into Syria, you have all these abandoned.
That was like a little guard hut, probably.
Checkpoints, completely gutted. Imagine military standing here with weapons, like recently, like 6 weeks ago. This is the old Syria
6
flag,
weeks.
which
Man, that shit just got
the new
down.
flag is over there. It is a totally different Syria. And I'm ready for this one. It's gonna be one hell of a trip.
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
This is Ayub, and he will be my local guide for the next 4 days.
So welcome back.
Freaks out because there's no signal here, and I was like, well, how is it's going on the border?
I was banned from Syria like until 2 months ago.
Yes. But when the new government now, they don't care because all of the issues is related to Assad regime.
I'm not gonna get kidnapped.
No.
If I do, you need to bail me out of prison.
Yeah.
Ayub tells me that we can try to sneak inside the famous Sednaya prison where all the
Sneak
inmates
inside?
escaped after Assad fled to Russia. But first, I want to hear his take on how people are feeling now that they're corrupt.
So where the fuck they all go?
They don't care that I'm filming? No. Do they want me to film?
Yes, because they want to expose Assad crimes, you know.
Okay. When I came here last time, it was completely opposite.
Now it's very relaxing. We even can fly a drone next to a checkpoint on a military base.
Wait.
The new Syria.
People are happy because for them, Assad is the worst thing to Syria.
Yeah.
Ever.
Who is in power now?
His name is Abu Muhammad al-Jolani.
People like him? He's nice?
He's acting nice with people, but for me personally, I support democracy, but I think we don't have this right now.
But it's better than Assad.
Of course.
Okay.
Anything is better than Assad. Anything.
Before we head to the prison, we have to check out Damascus. As the beating heart of Syria's economy and culture, I'm dying to see how much has changed since my last visit.
So crazy to be back here, man. I remember everything.
All of this area was closed by checkpoints and military because Assad lives close from here. You cannot walk here freely.
They like to use the horn in Syria.
He said, fucking, I'm gonna blow just as I can.
It's so cool to be back here in Damascus and just remember standing in this exact spot. Through all the wars and everything, the old city is really intact.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been destroyed. Ayub and I met in 2019.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Ayub, and we're gonna tell you a different story about Syria.
And then
damn, you look
Rowan,
different.
Who runs Young Pioneer Tours, who actually set up this trip, he told me about Ayub, and now we're here.
I didn't imagine.
Small world.
Again. Yeah.
Small world, bro.
Really small world.
Shit, just cracked the fuck out my back.
Everywhere in Damascus is bustling with activity and street life. So everywhere on the streets of Damascus now you can find people exchanging money. Where before it was illegal, but now they really want dollars and you can exchange anywhere, like here. Thank you. Shukran.
Thank you very much. America. Good.
Shukran.
Shukran.
I got all this money here, but it has Assad's face on it, right here. Ayub is telling me that the money is going to be changed.
They will remove zeros like Turkey, and they will remove the Assad photo.
What a crazy time to visit a country where everything is changing. All over Syria, you find bullet holes in Assad's face.
Damn.
So crazy to see this happening. These are photos of people missing in Sednaya prison. Look at this.
So these are people in prison, and then they got out,
So sad.
or they escaped,
As we make our way to the prison,
or they
on the
got
outskirts of
killed
Damascus
in
tell an
prison.
ugly
I don't know.
story, one of civil war and terrible suffering. The physical line between the beautiful city center and the desolate rubble is razor thin.
See now, here it looks nice.
Yeah.
Compare it with after that line.
Whoa, look at those buildings.
Damn.
Under Assad, Syrians endured mass executions, chemical attacks on civilians, and the
Chemical
deliberate
attacks
bombing
on
of hospitals
civilians?
and schools.
It literally
They
feels
bombed
like
hospitals and
another planet out here.
schools? The fucking
Every
government?
building around me is
They
destroyed.
bombed their own
Every
country's
destroyed,
hospitals and
gone,
schools
got
is
it.
crazy.
This is used to be a kitchen. A lady in the evening cooking here, kids playing here, and now it's all gone.
Jeez.
Hell yeah, look at that gas line. Is it me or anybody else want to crawl underneath that bitch?
Yet. From mines.
From mines?
Mines
Be
or
careful of mines?
The rockets that didn't explode.
Bro, how am I gonna know if I step on a
But
mine?
I walked through this way many times.
I thought you were gonna say be careful about glass or something, not about rockets that haven't exploded. Do you remember when all these like...
Yes, before the war, I used to come here with my brother.
No words can describe the feeling of standing here right now and looking at all
That's
this
crazy.
I mean, I've traveled to Ukraine and Mogadishu, Somalia, and Libya. And you see a little bit of destruction, but not like this. I mean, it's hard to swallow.
Soldiers used to be here and moving through those tunnels.
Go in the tunnel.
He said, I'm not stepping on no mine.
Keeps going farther and farther. It gets narrow and narrow.
Damn.
Freaky here.
Wait, so people could live down here?
I think this is for electricity.
Yeah, so people did live down here. This is kind of freaky.
Yeah, it's like a city under a city.
Yeah, but it's so quiet and still in here.
It's difficult to breathe.
This is so not safe. There's glass everywhere.
This is the last checkpoint of Assad regime army on that time.
You can go inside of it.
This is a checkpoint?
Whoa, man. So wild. And you can peep outside from here. Is this like one of the worst destruction in all of Syria?
Yes, this area called Jobar.
In the whole country, this is like...
Yes, Jobar, Daraya, Homs, this is the most. Can you imagine?
You can walk around in slides.
Here?
Or sandals.
And the opposition...
Or slides. They look comfortable as fuck though.
The Syrian civil war started in 2011 as protests against Assad's regime, inspired by the Arab Spring, which was a wave of uprisings across the Middle East demanding democracy and an end to corruption. But after the brutal government crackdown, it spiraled into a full-scale war involving rebels and other militias. The Free Syrian Army was the first major rebel group, supported by Turkey, but over time, it dissolved and lost influence. Now, a militant group called HTS, which is short for Hayat Tahrir al-Sham and was once part of al-Qaeda, controls the majority of Syria and has a large base in Idlib, a city in northwestern Syria where I'm hoping to visit later. Meanwhile, ISIS, or the Islamic State, took over Syria and Iraq, enforcing extreme rule through mass killings. They were eventually defeated, but a few members still linger in the desert of Syria. Finally, we have the Syrian Democratic Forces, who are mostly led by the Kurds, a stateless ethnic group in the northeast. They received U.S. support to fight ISIS, but now Turkey sees them as a major threat. Russia and Iran have backed Assad's government, while the opposition has been supported by Gulf states like Qatar. It is devastating.
That's a lot of different money going in and out of a lot of places.
While the opposition has been supported by Gulf states like Qatar.
So they support FSA. USA supports them. We the only ones supporting them. Tight shit. Tight shit.
It is devastating that kids and families have been caught in the crossfire of these shifting power dynamics. But nowhere explains this new stage of the conflict better than the human slaughterhouse I'm about to enter.
We just arrived at one of the world's deadliest prisons.
A human slaughterhouse.
Here. Over 150,000 people have been killed inside of that.
150,000 people have been killed. Over 150,000 have been killed inside.
Holy shit, we've just entered the prison.
Is that a tank? The fuck?
I contacted you like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And I said, hey bro, let's go to Sinai prison. What would you say?
You are crazy. That's impossible. I never imagined myself coming here because no one expects that Assad regime will fall that fast.
They got all these tanks from Russia.
Damn.
I feel like they're Russian cars.
Yeah, they look Russian.
So
shot straight through them bitches. Whoever was in that bitch died. Them bullets was coming inwards, not outwards.
So bizarre.
But ain't no blood splatter on the window though. Maybe they missed.
This is insane.
So this is a normal.
Maybe nobody was in there when they shot it up.
Keep here up to 100% only in this space.
What? Are there bodies in here?
No, only clothes.
Are you sure?
Because when everyone left, they only left with their clothes. They only have light from here. So imagine yourself sitting here, and that's the only light you can see.
Damn.
This is how it used to be.
Yeah.
Only this small window.
Wow.
3 locks.
Used to be 100 people in there?
And there's 100 people inside.
And then they covered them from the top so they couldn't pop it either.
Bro, this is so scary, man.
That's not that smart.
Small toilet.
For 100 people?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's the toilet?
Yeah.
What is that?
Sugar. Oh no, laundry. Laundry. This is the prison.
Oh, that's laundry soap.
Clothes. It's a smell very bad. And you can find the water bags and everywhere because of the bugs.
Can't describe the feeling.
Because of the bugs? What that mean?
So recent. Like all their clothes are
to
just
trap the
literally
bugs?
on the floor. They just like got up and left. That's it. Every single cell here at 100 people?
Yes. And in the end, there's the showers.
Have people died in here?
Yes.
Often?
Yes, because during the war, more than 150,000 people were killed inside Naya prison. And it was full of people. So when they want to bring more people, they need to terminate some of the prisoners.
Who were the prisoners here? Were they like drug dealers?
What
rapists,
the
like
fuck?
criminals?
No, not criminals. The majority of the prisoners here, they took them because of their political opinions against the government.
It's crazy as fuck.
Yeah. Most of them are educated.
Cold water and it's freezing in here. There's no heating. Actually, it gets quite cold in Syria in the winter, like right now.
They used to torture people with the wheels. Like they put the prisoner inside and they hit it.
They put the prisoner inside the wheel and hit it?
Seals like this one, so it's the same design. And underground, there's the single seals, the worst part.
I don't think I've ever seen a place like this, man. I've been to all kind of abandoned buildings, but not a prison.
Ain't a one man's. Ain't going to the one man's.
It's so cold in here. Like, God, my whole body's freezing.
This is the single seals section.
Oh shit. You got to squat to go to the single cells?
This is the worst part. But I heard they put like 10 people inside.
10 people?
Yeah, because they don't have space.
10 people in the single man? Hell yeah, look at all those blankets right there.
That's the bathroom.
There's like the people who've been here.
That shit.
They write like memories. So you see the lines?
Yeah.
It's the days.
Wow. Look at that. Those spider webs?
Yeah.
That's a spider web?
Yeah.
That's a spider web?
Shit.
Holy shit.
This is so scary. All the single cells are right next to each other. I can't believe I'm in this prison right now. I've heard all about it. Bro, it smells like death in here. Literally. Oh, dude, I think I gotta get the
Probably because people died in there.
Freaks me out. So I can't believe that everybody was just freed at once. When the news hit that Assad left, like everyone just...
At night, the prison keepers, they ran away, they escaped. So people from the village, which is next to the prison, they came here and they freed all of the prisoners.
Wow.
So many Syrians were coming here and like digging underneath, looking for a secret cells because they are desperate and they want to know anything about their relatives and families. And also here, they found some clothes belongs to women's. So also they keep women in prison.
What does it say?
How hard it is to live without hope.
I have no words what it feels like walking around this place. It is a dark, scary place. I can't imagine being stuck here for being innocent.
They have barbed wire nets up top.
Like this. You will stay here. You cannot stand up. This is the space you have.
Look at all these clothes.
What the fuck?
Oh, they smell terrible.
Why would you smell them, dumbass?
They're like wet and cold clothes.
Walking through this prison and thinking about how many people died here makes me sick. It's hard to believe these horrific conditions, and the fact that all prisoners escaped just a few weeks ago. But there is a glimmer of hope, because back in Damascus, I stumbled upon a rally of people celebrating the fall of the old regime.
The idea of establishing a new country with a new government is really exciting. It doesn't happen often in today's day and age. But it's happening right now in Syria, and I'm here for it.
Damascus is the world's oldest continuously inhabited city and is a cultural and historical treasure. Once a key hub on the Silk Road, it has been shaped by countless civilizations like the Romans, Ottoman, and French. For centuries, Muslims, Christians, and Jews coexisted here, making it a true spiritual crossroads. The city is famous for its ancient mosques and bustling markets, and I can't wait to soak in the atmosphere that I remember so well.
Walking in the beautiful old streets here in the old city, look at this food everywhere, man. Unfortunately, I have one of the worst food poisonings of my life right now, so I'm not able to enjoy any of the food here, but it's some of my favorite cuisine in the world.
Ooh, that looks good as fuck.
Take a look and keep walking.
Today is Friday, so everyone goes to hang out.
Man, I'm so happy to be here. This is
cool little
amazing.
hat.
What a place. Super lively. I just came from Beirut before this, and I got to admit, there's way more action going on here in Damascus than in Beirut. It's really cool. You can see the kids gearing up in new Syrian flag scarves and beanies with the new flag. It's really, really
That's the new flag?
It is insane to witness this. I was here 6 years ago, right here. I remember this street food vendor, and I took a bite of the shawarma right here in this exact spot. Very good. Entering the amazing Umayyad Mosque.
Should look good as fuck.
Oh man, what a place. Last time I was here, this whole courtyard was off limits. You couldn't go in the middle. So I
couldn't
actually
go in the
snuck
middle?
up to the top of that minaret, and I hiked all the way to there. I had the most epic GoPro selfie shot overlooking Damascus from there. I'm on the top of Damascus right now.
It's the fourth holiest mosque in Islam. It used to be an Arabic temple, then a Roman, then a church.
So was he
Before
not
that,
supposed to be up there?
Then it's become a church, then half church, half mosque. Then they turn it to a full mosque, and they keep that minaret from the time of the church. So if you look to the minarets, it's all different.
I can't really put into words how special.
I don't understand what the fuck he meant, but
You just feel like you're walking through history when you're here. It's insane. This is how you know Syria has changed. We're gonna drone from the middle of the mosque. It's a little bit emotional for me right now because I honestly thought I was never gonna come back to Syria and see all the beauty here, but here I am, back again and enjoying it honestly more than I've ever enjoyed it.
English?
English.
يلعن بشار الأسد. قول يلعن بشار الأسد. قول يلعن بشار الأسد. يلعن شوار. يلعن شوار بشار الأسد.
Are you happy these days in Syria?
أنت مبسوط هلا لأنه راح الأسد؟ Yes, he's happy.
Why?
Yeah.
He don't need to do the mandatory military service anymore. That's why he's happy.
Why else?
Oh, they was forcing him into military?
Because prices are going down now. Life is easier.
بدنا نشيل شوار بشار الأسد. بدنا نشيل شوار بشوار. كان العالي الخالص. ونحط الصباط ونحط الصباط باسم بشار. صوت عنك سوريا.
Are you happy in Syria?
Yeah, very happy.
They said they're gonna remove his mustache and put their shoes in his shoes in his mouth.
God bless America.
How do you feel about life now in Syria?
And she feels safe now for her country. She suffered during the war because of the fighting, and now she feel like that's the end of this nightmare. That's why she's happy.
Thanks for
Not
sharing.
suffering no more,
How about you?
W.
How do you feel?
She's super happy.
Super happy.
Thank you.
Shukran.
We are now entering inside the mosque. Immediately when I walked in here, the prayer came on. It's so cool to revisit a place after an extended period of time and just realize how much you've changed and how your perspectives on the world are different. But the building looks exactly the same.
Damn, it's been 5 years.
The call to prayer is one of the most beautiful sounds on planet Earth, and it's a great way to end the night after diving into some heavy topics. Tomorrow, I'll be ready for another big day of exploration, because this time, we're gonna road trip outside of Damascus.
Oh, shit. Outside of Damascus.
After a good night's rest, we're on our way north to a city called Idlib, which was once controlled by ISIS and completely off limits for anyone to visit. Nowadays, Idlib is a stronghold of HTS, the new militia in power. People in this city have faced relentless bombings, sieges, and extreme hardship. So I have to admit, I'm feeling as nervous as I am excited. On the way out of Damascus, we passed by a wild-looking building that looks like it was set on fire just yesterday.
What was this
The
building?
fuck?
Department of Immigration. This is where we get visas from.
So literally in one night, they burned all the documents.
Yes,
That's where they got their
because
visas
they want
from?
to hide the evidence.
I've been banned from Syria and all the evidence of that was in this building.
Yes.
So now nobody knows the details.
Exactly.
W.
But there was a paper in here that says I was
Yes.
banned.
The whole system is here. I feel bad because now they need to make more efforts.
Right.
But also because we need some evidence to prove what exactly
What's with these
was
camera
the
angles, man?
Forces agencies doing in here.
It's a little bit intimidating that these guys are walking around with huge guns. Like, who are they? They're good guys, right?
Yes, now their name is Ministry of Internal Defense.
Just then, Ayub mentions a pill factory where
said
Assad's
Ministry
government
of
used to
Internal
manufacture
Defense.
illegal drugs, and I know we have to
They
check
used
it
to
out.
manufacture
the drug that they were
drugs.
making here is similar to like speed or Adderall, and they would make it in the millions.
It's called
in
Captagon. And the Assad regime made over $8 billion a year from selling
This
it.
exact
Shit.
warehouse, which is now empty.
Our final stop leaving Damascus might be the craziest place I've
It's
ever
a
stepped foot
fucking
in.
lot.
The abandoned Iranian embassy, and we're about to just barge in.
Whoa, dude.
For decades, Iran was one of Assad's biggest supporters, providing weapons, funding, and even fighters to keep his regime in power. But the moment Assad fled to Moscow, all the Persians left Syria with him, and their embassy was left in the dust with no security guards.
Wow. Look at all these Iranian flags.
That's a lot of flags.
There's pictures of the leader, like.
That's the
all
old
over.
ones?
Dude, this dude just came out of the wall. What the f is... Just a random dude that came with us. He's like searching around for stuff. I feel like there's still cameras in here and that Iran's like watching me or something. I do want to go back to Iran someday. I love you, Iran. Dude, look at the cat.
There's a cat.
Whoa. This is a library in here. Dude, look at this. All these books. Behind this bookshelf.
Like, that was a secret door. I was gonna say.
Dude, this is a secret room. I wonder what they did in this room. What happened in here? I'm in a secret room in the Iranian embassy in Syria. I've been to Iran.
But they was probably trying to hide out in that bitch.
It's one of my favorites in the world.
And got
and
found
I just
out.
can't believe I'm stepping on all these artifacts, books, CDs.
Damn.
You want to get out of here? I'm scared, dude. How are you not
Pussy.
scared?
We won't come back here every day.
Is there a bullet hole in that one? Oh, that's just a little black dot. I thought they shot him in the little picture.
Holy crap. This is a control room.
Damn.
Hard drives?
Hard drives.
Damn. That's, wait, who is it? Assad and...
Assad the father.
Oh.
At the Iranian prison.
There's probably some value in this room. When Iranians drink tea, they put this rock candy inside of it. Of course, I find this on the ground.
Rock candy is good, I ain't gonna lie.
Saffron? Everything's already been looted. Esfahan. I love this city. This is the front door. How do we exit? No, we can't get out here. There's like important documents.
Can't get out the front door?
What kind of business was done in here? Forget the saffron, bro. Let's go. I need my life.
The hell is saffron?
So are people like happy about? Everyone's happy, right?
Yes. Everyone is happy and
That nigga
optimistic.
scary. How you gonna ask for a tour guide and then the tour guide tell you it's
feels
safe and you
like
don't want to listen?
The future is bad for sure.
90% or like 100%?
100%. Even the people who used to support Assad.
Is it going to be a good thing in the end or a bad thing?
I'm not sure yet. It's not clear yet. If you replace Assad with the demon itself, it's better than Assad. He's the worst thing ever.
So anything is better than Assad?
Yes. And
W.
It's a big challenge because
So that just mean
such a
they gonna
country like Syria,
they have no
we
choice
need
but to go up there,
democracy.
right?
It's a very diverse country.
And as I understand, like still the border areas of Syria, near the Turkish border, near the Iraq border, they're still kind of dangerous.
Yes.
We're currently driving through Homs, which is known as the most destroyed city in Syria. It's incredibly sad. They're rebuilding. Every single house is covered in bullet holes.
As we're pulling up to a sketchy
Every
checkpoint,
house?
I'm feeling nervous to get out of the car because we don't know who is who.
They're actually nice. Can I see your gun? Homie gave me his gun just now. Holy shit. This is crazy. Shukran. Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.
Like you said, can I see your gun? Just gave it to him.
That car and all their weapons and shit.
As it
That is
turns
cool.
out, these guys were just curious.
just had that
and
shit
it's
on
clear
there.
they want to show that Syria is changing. We are
That's
still
it.
on our way to Idlib, but I'm noticing a lot of tents out my window and decide to pull over to see what's going on.
So we're somewhere near the town of Hama, in between Damascus and Idlib, and we found a community of gypsies.
Yes.
Gypsies?
Tents here. They're just really like off the side of the road.
مرحبا ترجعونش منكم
Salam alaikum.
بالسلام ترجعونش منكم
English, no Arabic.
Yeah, they got a little swing. Like the big boat swings at the amusement parks.
Hi, salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Hello. So we are walking through the community here, and everywhere we go, all the kids follow. Which is actually kind of
Probably happy about the
cool.
camera.
They have their own community. This is a shop. They got shisha. Salam alaikum. This is awesome. There's a dude chilling, smoking shisha in the corner. It's crazy. Their faces are like, a lot of them are like white with blonde features, like green eyes, blue eyes. Bro, they have a
That's
lot
crazy.
Like
It's rare as fuck to see anybody with
this
blue or
guy,
green
they have
eyes.
5 kids and 1 wife. Some men have like 2, 3 wives.
Syria has gone through a crazy liberation in the last few weeks. How does it make you feel?
He don't like Assad family. We used to suffer through his rule time, and we don't have ideas. And we served in the army, but they don't give Syrian ideas.
What do you think the future holds for Syria?
He's saying good things about the president. He said he's been sent by God. He's good. He said they promised them that they will get Syrian IDs now, like their rights as citizens.
What do you think about this?
Okay, W.
My
They get
first time
IDs
being
now.
Here, actually, it looks nice, but I met like gypsies in the city. They do some businesses, and I know they have their own language.
Is it offensive to call them gypsies?
Oh, he said it's different. Gypsies are different than Turkmen. They are Turkmen. This section
Okay, they're Turkmen.
is Turkmen. That section is gypsies. So it's different race.
Are they Muslim?
Yes, yes, Muslims.
There are about 100,000 Turkmen nomads in Syria, a group that has been here for nearly 1,000 years. These guys were originally herders and traders, moving with the seasons, but over time, many settled in northern and central Syria. Today, their way of life has been shaped by history, conflict, and modernization. Some still live as nomads, like the community I'm with right now, while others have been forced to settle in cities or even leave the country due to war. I truly can't believe my luck for bumping into them.
The very kind man has invited us into his tent here.
Man, we got him a little stove. Or is that like a heater?
Whoa. I think they're excited to see us.
Yeah.
Can you ask her, how long do you stay in each location?
هو عم بيقول إنه He said they stayed like 1 month, 2 months. Then they moved to Aleppo or Damascus, depends. Oh, they said they work also as farmers. For example, in the olive season, they go to Aleppo.
In which way did you suffer during the Assad regime?
يعني كان يحبس عالم أو They didn't have any political freedom on that time, on Assad time, but now they do. They used to be afraid of talking about politics or asking for their rights. Now we can talk, and the situation is better. We don't have any problems.
Now that you're able to talk, tell me what's on your mind.
Oh yeah, he just got, he letting go.
Education for the kids.
Like, what are the
Oh,
common
education,
job
hell yeah,
careers?
get them kids some
Farming only?
education.
They work in everything. Wherever they get a chance, they work.
What things are the most important to your community?
Family is important, but for them, they are like very humble people. So they just want to survive.
This is crazy, like we're being just swarmed by people. The discipline here is wild, like they have no manners, they don't understand, like it's all in good faith. It's interesting that they settle like on the side of the freeway.
Yeah.
Like they don't want more privacy like inland. These are the kids that are begging in the cities. But when you're in their community, they're just
It's different.
It's weird.
Yeah. I never imagined myself
The fuck?
coming here.
But is their language like pure Turkish or it's a dialect of
هلا
Turkish?
اللغة تبعيتها عن تركيا. Same.
Pure Turkish.
Yeah,
Pure Turkish.
We exist in here. We live here. They don't hurt anyone. They have humble life. They are happy. The chief.
W.
The chief.
Yeah.
We just saw your community, so we wanted to stop and say hi.
He said you are most welcome.
Thank you.
W Chief.
How many kids do you have?
11.
11 kids.
11.
Man, why is it so important for you to have kids?
To bring blessings. He said now we will have more kids because the situation is getting better.
How do you feel about the current
W.
situation in Syria?
They are very happy and they feel safe now. He said during Assad time they used to have like very bad situation, but now they feel optimistic about the new government.
I'm very happy for you. What do you want the whole world to know about your community?
Every good thing. The new government, he hoped that they will make them more happy and they want to spread peace and happiness around the world.
Çok teşekkürler. All right, we're being ordered to sit down and have some chai.
What's that? Coffee? Oh, that's tea, chai tea.
That is extremely sweet. Yeah. I think it's like 90% sugar and 10% water. Or apparently they have birds in here. We're going to check it out. So
Birds?
Why do you have birds?
It's a hobby.
He bought them?
Yes.
Do you know what?
Oh, they're like, I wonder if they're like homing pigeons. You know, you throw them bitches somewhere and they come back. Or like the pigeons, you know, like the carrier pigeons back in the day.
What kind of bird it is?
He said booze, but I don't know what type.
Are they Syrian?
Yes, Syrian. Yeah.
How many
They look
kids do you
like
have?
pigeons.
Two kids.
Two kids right here? He's really cute. Where do they give birth to the babies?
In the hospital in Damascus.
Wow.
This is the small kid.
In the hospital.
15 days old.
15? Oh, that's crazy.
That's so beautiful. Wow, the wife looks really young.
He's 24 years old, same age, his wife.
How many kids do you want to have?
I'm also 24.
He said the minimum average is like 5, 10. He likes the kids.
5 to
Alright, get
10
into the car.
kids?
It's gonna
They
be really
average?
difficult. How are we gonna do this?
What
This
the
is the most difficult part. How to escape now?
Escaping is gonna be quite the challenge here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that was crazy experience, dude. Whoa. Shukran. What's happening?
He paid them?
Money. They want money. روق.
Yo, be careful with that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are you crazy?
Let's move. I want them to move.
Are you crazy?
That little girl got
I
that.
want them to move, man.
Dude, they're literally riding on the car.
Those kids were so cute and chaotic, but their innocence warms my heart. I can't help but feel
They
sorry
said
for
free
all the trauma
ride.
they've been through. With the nomads in the rearview mirror, we are now approaching Idlib, and believe me when I say, this is one of the most intense places in the world.
There's tanks.
Oh, it's not a tank. What the fuck is he
After
talking
5
about?
long hours of driving, we are here. Welcome to Idlib. And this is so significant because I remember on my last trip to Syria, they were like, you cannot go near Idlib. It's a no-go zone. So let's go to Idlib. Let's check it out. There are checkpoints like all around us, but Ayub says that we're safe. I still feel a little bit kind of sketchy to be here. As Ayub just told me, this is the most conservative area of Syria.
You saw the sign on the right. It says terms and conditions for clothing and how you should look like.
Terms and conditions for clothing.
Okay? Yeah, but for females.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Avoid mentioning Americans. Let's say
Canadian?
Canadian.
Okay, I'm Canadian. Careful when you cross the street in Syria. These guys drive like crazy. Oh my God, it's almost as bad as Iran. What does it say behind you?
It says Syria for all Syrians and the date of
Why they don't
fall
fuck
of
with
the Assad
Americans?
regime and even the timing.
And this white flag,
HTS flag.
which is the new government basically. And it looks like the Taliban flag. What does it say on the flag?
There is no God instead of Allah, and Prophet Muhammad is the prophet.
The adrenaline rush that I get from being in a place that I know has been like
This hat said
forbidden
Wisconsin?
for anyone to visit, Syrians and tourists. It really
W
gets me
Wisconsin.
going. Time to explore Idlib.
As I mentioned, Idlib is controlled by HTS, a former
The
Al-Qaeda
hell?
affiliate that now rules Syria with an iron fist.
Former
They claim to
Al-Qaeda
have distanced
affiliate,
themselves
okay.
from jihad or engaging in violent extremism, but their strict interpretation of Islamic law tells an interesting story.
Bro, what is going on? This is chaotic as hell. This is absolutely insane. Like,
Going on,
everyone's
little
running
nigga.
around. That kid looks like he's 10 years old driving a motorcycle. Is it always chaotic here? Do you think that most people in Syria are scared to come here now?
Yes. They think Idlib could be dangerous. It's so conservative, different than Damascus.
It almost feels like a different country.
Yeah. And there's like foreigner fighters everywhere.
Are you nervous?
Kind of, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not afraid, but I need to be careful.
Are you worried that people are going to ask us questions like, what are you
No,
doing here?
I'm worried because, like, for example, being in a fight here is not like in Damascus.
Well, who's going to fight you?
Like if we hit someone with the car, for example, everyone have guns.
Totally different energy on these streets. Like everyone's intimidating. A lot of people have guns. They all have big beards and no mustache, like the ISIS look. I just popped into a gun shop because there's
Like
so
the
many
ISIS.
here, and I was curious.
The
And I
fuck?
asked the price of a Glock, and it was $180 US. They're just like throwing the weapons around like no one's business. And
That's
he was like,
it.
you want it? It might be the cheapest guns in the world. Only in Idlib, Syria, can you do that. Do you think everybody here has guns on them?
I think so. And they have like the military dress.
So we're coming up to the main square here. There's actually beautiful little palm trees. There's a little clock.
And guess what? My SIM card don't work here.
Really?
So we don't have internet.
Why doesn't it work?
Because they use Turkish networks here.
Everything is Turkish?
Yeah.
They
Well,
use
do
Turkish
use
network.
lira?
Yes.
Why do they use Turkish lira?
Because they are close and supported by Turkey. And so many of the
Is
products.
that a Metro?
Because they are close and supported by Turkey.
That's the Metro PCS. Okay. That's the Metro for sure,
Why do
right?
they use Turkish lira?
That gotta be Metro.
Because they are close and supported by Turkey. And so many of the products they have here made in Turkey.
So they just use Turkish lira?
Yeah.
You think I'm the only tourist here right now?
Of course.
Well,
But not the only foreigner. Because there's so much fighters here. So many.
Foreign fighters.
Yeah.
But who brought them here? Who sponsored them?
They went since the revolution started, 2011.
Did you ever think you would visit Idlib in your life?
Never. Because I didn't expect that Assad will fall.
Right. But so even for you right now, you're like looking around everywhere.
Yeah.
You're like trying to understand what's going on.
Yes. And the products they have here
That shit.
looks different than the one in Damascus.
We are pretty close to the Turkish border. It's like 2 hours by car maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any pictures of Assad here.
Yeah.
But even during his regime, there was no pictures of him?
Of course, no. During the regime time,
There was.
it was, but since 2011, they removed all of the photos of Assad.
Okay.
So they were against him here.
Yes, since the beginning.
It was the opposition.
W.
Yeah.
Every store is like a military store. Yeah, I would say this is not the most touristy friendly place I've ever been. It's very, very intense here. Bro, everybody's in military.
Because everyone joined HTS.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they don't have any job opportunities in here.
Look at this guy. Like, dude, what the hell? That's insane. They're just walking around with huge
It's just an
weapons.
AK?
Everyone is armed here. Ayub has taken me to a famous sweets shop here because apparently they're known for their sweets in Idlib. It's really busy in here.
Yeah.
Everyone's pushing around.
You can
What are we
check here
getting?
how they made it. Take the coffee.
Thank you. Shukran.
Damn, that shit look good.
I love how you're just thrown in it. You're just here, you're like right in the middle of it, right in front of everything.
Welcome. Good dip. Good dip.
Shukran. Time to give it a try.
That shit look good as
Whoa,
fuck.
Really crunchy on the outside. Inside there's cheese, milk cream, there's walnuts, pistachios. This is amazing. What a moment. What a moment here in Idlib. What's your name?
Mohammed.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Martin Oman, near Idlib, yeah.
And there's a lot of military guys walking around with weapons.
No matter.
It makes
No.
you feel comfortable?
Yeah, those people are Syrians as well. They are from us and they freed us from the regime.
How do you feel about the current situation in Syria with the new regime?
We hope the new regime will be well for the Syrians. The most important things as a Syrian, there will not be everything forever, as the Syrians knows about the old regime.
Amazing.
Yeah, won't be forever.
After everything I've seen in Idlib, it's hard to imagine things getting more intense. But now we're heading to Aleppo, once Syria's largest city and economic heart, and now a symbol of devastation. The battle for control between Assad's forces and the rebels left so much of Aleppo's old city in ruins, destroying historic souks and mosques. Then in 2023, a 7.8 earthquake struck, killing thousands and damaging the iconic Aleppo citadel, the world's oldest castle dating back to the 3rd millennium BC. The last time I was in Syria, I was lucky enough to climb to the top of the citadel, which was unbelievable. But hearing bombs
Damn, he
going off
climbed
in
up
the
there.
distance nearly gave me a heart attack. We're on top of the Aleppo citadel, and every 2 minutes we can hear a bomb go off. Like. Now I want to see how people in Aleppo are rebuilding their lives.
So good to be back here. This is one of my favorite places in all the Middle East. Straight into the hustle and bustle. Right now I'm on a
Straight
mission
in.
to get my hair cut. It's long and itchy. I forgot how amazing the street markets are here. You can buy anything.
Well, get itchy.
Oh my
You
God.
might just need to wash your hair.
Oh, I love olive. The back alleys of Aleppo. Damn. What is under there? Damn. This is not the Aleppo that most people
Loki want to crawl underneath that
We're
bitch.
in some like grimy vegetable market that's really dirty with dilapidated buildings everywhere, but it's really freaking awesome. We have found a barber here. I'm gonna get my haircut in this exact spot. I don't want it to be too short. In America, it's number 3, but I don't know if it's the same here. This is a little bit dirty. This is kind of ridiculous. Hi. I literally have no clue how short he's cutting it. Pretty aggressive.
Good or no good?
Very good.
Very good.
One of the most bizarre haircut experiences I've ever had. I literally can't see anything in a mirror, so I'm putting my full trust in this guy. This is the $1 haircut in Aleppo, Syria. How does it look, bro?
Okay.
Does it? You have to fully surrender to the guy cutting your hair and hope that he's doing a good job. You know, I've had haircuts all over the world, but this has to be one of the coolest places. I've drawn a bit of a crowd here. I also think he's making it too short, but whatevs. Those scissors are getting awfully close.
You know what he's doing, man.
Completely up. Like, it's way too short here, and then there's a long beard. It does not look good.
It looks great. What is he talking about?
Bro, if this guy cuts me, my life is over. I'm telling you. Oh my God. The razor blade sharp.
It looks fine. Why is he complaining?
It's way scarier than the scissors. Very good. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, we gotta pay him. Come on.
No, brother.
How much is normal?
No.
Come on.
Okay.
Just take it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Well, that was the most ridiculous haircut I've ever had. There's a lot of people with missing limbs, dude.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
They got blown up.
Because so many people were
Fuck you
involved.
think?
All my favorite cities in Turkey are Gaziantep, Antakya. They're all like on the border of Syria.
Yeah.
So this region is really my favorite region in the world.
My opinion is the best cuisine in Syria is here.
Behind me is considered the best falafel in the world, and falafel is one of my favorite foods. Finally, my food poisoning is curing, and this is the first meal I'm gonna eat really in 3 days. It's a really cool system. You pay outside. The cashier is just in the street. You get your ticket, and then you go up to the counter and get the falafel. This is a kitchen where they make all the fresh falafel and bread from scratch. This is a jacuzzi of falafel. This is a massive shawarma. Huge.
Damn.
Shukran. The spices on that, fresh, hot chicken shawarma. Shukran. This could be the most beautiful kitchen I've ever been in.
Damn, what's
The
that?
best falafel in the world.
What's that? Cabbage?
Yes. These guys work so hard. They don't take a second to breathe.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, do they have a second?
How's that?
They probably
First
nonstop
bite of the
busy.
falafel. Oh my God, that is
That shit
really
look good as fuck.
Extremely crunchy, tasty. Got the pomegranate on top of it. That's easily the best bite of falafel I've ever had. Wow. We need to fill up our car with gasoline, and the situation now in Syria is there's gas in big bottles everywhere. It is all black market gasoline.
That's
It's crazy.
gas.
During the Assad regime, this was impossible, and now there's gasoline everywhere. So there are now tens of thousands of gas stations in Syria. They're like mini shops with
There used to be no gas station, but now there's a bunch of gas. That's
all
crazy.
these little entrepreneurs that are just selling gas on the black market. So during the Assad regime, you couldn't do this.
No, we could do this, but it was illegal. So they do it like they hide.
Oh, so now it's all over the streets.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper?
No, the difference is you can fill the car now from the gas station, but this is a Lebanese octane 95.
But it's cheaper now than before?
Yes, much cheaper.
Mm.
So where do they get
Wait, he said he got 95 in there?
Smuggled from Lebanon.
You know when it's full because it starts blasting out on the ground. You pay him in dollars or?
He's checking if it's fake.
It's a real. $50 to fill up the tank?
During Assad time, it used to cost 80, 90.
Why is it so much cheaper now?
Because
They smuggle it.
They smuggle it also on that time, but now because it's available everywhere. Also on the gas station, there's no limitation. So you can fill the car and pay in dollars. During Assad time, we used to get like 25 liter each 12 days.
25
And
liters?
Now you can pay in US dollars, but before
That's a
you
lot.
couldn't.
25
Why didn't
liters?
they accept dollars before?
Wait, I don't know. Is it a lot? 25 liters?
Assad wants to
control the exchange rate by make it forbidden.
So if you come to Syria, bring US dollars. They need it. Shukran. It's been a long day of driving. We are now arriving in Hama to crash for the night. Great driving, bro. This is an insane hotel lobby. It is crazy beautiful in here. Hello, cutie pie. You gonna take my bag for me? Thank you. Very unexpected.
She's a worker?
To be in a random small city in Syria and get this rope and
there go the power.
just went out. And there's a restaurant here with no power.
There's
That's
power?
One of the realities of being in Syria. Frequent power outages. Damn. Oh, and it's
there
back
you
on.
go.
All right, I'm gonna hit the hay. I am exhausted and ready for an amazing day tomorrow. Good night. So I'm here in Hama, and I'm going to show you how smart the ancient civilizations were here in Syria. So here's the river, which is a water source, and they built this huge wooden wheel, which would collect water from the river, bring it up over the bridge and into the farms and into the communities so they would get access to water. That is so freaking cool. Syria is the cradle of civilization. This is ancient Mesopotamia. This is like the most fertile lands. This is where settlements started. I just think it's so cool.
Today's destination is Palmyra, an ancient city with some of the best preserved Roman ruins on Earth. You can see it on the map, smack dab in the center of Syria and once a major stop on the Silk Road. But until recently, the city was completely off limits for reasons you're about to find out.
We are cruising on the road to Palmyra. It is pretty empty out here. It's just desert. Last time I tried to go to Palmyra, we were actually on the road and my driver got a call that there was a suicide bomber like somewhere halfway at one of the checkpoints. So we had to turn around and go back. Looks like this time we're gonna be looking pretty good to get there. Even though
there's a suicide bomber halfway.
And there's no permit now. You can just freely just go. We are driving in the middle of nowhere, in the desert, in the center of Syria. And there's a freaking tank. Hey, what is that?
This is for the driver, I think.
Oh yeah, that's the helmet.
How recent do you think this?
Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
You think so? Is this a Russian tank?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like there could be explosives in there. Be careful, man. Seriously. Are these rockets?
Yeah, they're rockets, dumbass.
It's fully loaded. Look at these rockets.
Holy shit. Imagine they just pressed a button and all of them bitches shot off at once. How many rockets this was? That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40 rockets in there.
It's fully loaded. Look at these rockets. Is that what causes all the destruction on the buildings? Like
Katyusha, yes. Calls Katyusha. All from here. This is how they shoot. They press maybe this one.
Don't
you want to try?
No.
I would have tried.
Holy crap, dude.
Damn.
I'm now taking
raised
over the wheel.
it, lowered
You've
it.
been driving so well for so long, but time for the American to drive in Syria. Yallah.
Yallah,
Habibi. I'm a good driver, don't worry. I never thought I'd be driving in Syria. This is cool. It adds another layer of adventure.
Niggas filming himself driving.
Rolling up to a checkpoint right now, behind the wheel. There's like 10 soldiers right here, and they all have massive guns. Assalamu alaikum. Shukran. Assalamu alaikum. Go. Yeah, I don't know what he said. That's why I think.
Move, Sheikh. You know what Sheikh means?
Sheikh,
Hell no.
Prince. He called me a prince. That's good. So why did he call me Sheikh?
Because he's religious.
So he's really nice.
It's like you going to a higher position.
After taking turns behind the wheel, we finally arrive in Palmyra, and the anticipation gives me goosebumps.
So ISIS controlled all of this city.
Yes.
They were controlling the checkpoint.
So they have another ISIS controlled city now?
And they destroyed the monuments.
Those monuments have been here for like 2,000 years. I just imagine like 15 years ago how many tourists were here. Now I'm the only one.
It used to be like Greece on that time, full of people, even at night.
Pretty destroyed.
Yeah.
Sad. Very sad, man. All right, about 40 checkpoints later, we have arrived in Palmyra. And sadly, a lot of the city is destroyed. I mean, there was a beautiful mosque here. It's like desolate. I mean, there's a few people walking around, but all the buildings are literally destroyed. It looks like a freaking apocalypse movie. There's like 1 or 2 shops here, guys selling gasoline, and over here, I mean, it's completely destroyed. Look at this kitchen right there that's about to fall through the cracks. So sad. It's like give you a pit in your stomach when you see these. What is it like to live in Palmyra?
Before the liberation, electricity was on the entire time in Palmyra because it's like a military base. Now, after the liberation, they still have the electricity.
After the liberation.
And more people are coming back to restore their houses. Now there's around like 10,000 people in Palmyra. And before the war, it used to be more than 100,000.
Before 2012, tell me about what Palmyra used to feel like.
Before the war, they used to count on tourism. It used to be full of tourists. They want to rebuild it, and everyone come back to their house.
Now we are heading to the ancient ruins where towering Roman columns have stood for more than 2,000 years. But during the Civil War, ISIS took control of the area and used the site for public executions, bombing the most important temples in the process. I wasn't able to come to Palmyra on my last trip, so now I'm determined to see what remains.
Dang, dude.
I feel free.
We're firing guns behind us. Dude, scream at the top of your lungs. It feels good. Syria is amazing! Palmyra was an ancient city that became part of the Roman Empire, and all of the impressive ruins are located right here in the center part of Syria. And it's huge. There's actually references of Palmyra that are mentioned in the Bible, believe it or not. Some dating as far back as the 2nd millennium BC. That's how ancient this place is. However, in the 1st century BC was when people settled here during the ancient Silk Road, and the Romans took it over, and they built all these incredible structures that you see left here right now. Behind me is the Bel Temple, which was the main site here in Palmyra, and it was completely destroyed by ISIS. What does this have to do with anything? Why does this have to make them upset? This beautiful, beautiful history. How did you react when it was destroyed?
The first time I visited Palmyra is after it destroyed, because before the war I was 15 years old, so I wouldn't be able to came here, but it was so sad.
Your entire adult life has been war.
Yeah.
We are entering the amphitheater here. Wow. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This is
it's like a Coliseum. I mean,
wow.
Like back in the old days.
ISIS made this damage in the amphitheater, also in the Arch of Victory. It used to look really nice before that.
Wow. I'm getting like
fucking gladiators and shit probably was fighting in that bitch back in the day.
Just imagine what kind of activity happened right here in this amphitheater. It gives me the goosebumps. This is the Roman amphitheater, which is incredibly intact, except for some parts that were destroyed over there. But the steps and the way that it feels, guys, I've been to so many Roman ruin sites around the world. This has to be the best. Maybe it's because I'm in Syria, of all places. Knowing the history that's happened here, the recent history, the journey to actually reach this spot, going through 40 checkpoints, and knowing like all the tension going on with this country, the fact that I actually made it here. You know, I always wonder when I go to an epic place like this, that's so historical, like, what was it like when the people were building these temples, these pillars, these columns? Like, what were they eating? What were the markets like? What were the relationships like? What did people do for fun? Did they even make money? Did they need money to live? Like, all these questions I have when I stand here. Incredibly epic. We're entering the castle area, which had been occupied by Russian soldiers for 10 years. And now all the Russians have left. Like, this place has been off limits.
So it's just empty?
Yeah, I've never been here, and there's so many tanks.
I don't know if we should be here, bro. This is complete.
Oh shit, power.
Holy shit.
We need to leave.
It's just cool to see tanks. Like, forget about war, forget about everything. Like, the actual experience of being here and being able to have access to things like this is so cool. Doesn't matter what country.
It's very cool that they allow us to go everywhere.
Hell yeah.
If we did something like this during Assad regime time, that's the end.
Like you'd be put in Sednaya prison or what?
Yeah, something like
Damn. Just for traveling, you'd get put in prison?
It's insane. What is going on?
Oh shit. Like military places?
I'm freaked out. What?
Yeah, here's the entrance.
How old is this castle?
It's from the
So he
13th
freaked
century,
out.
from the Mamluki
He freaked out
period.
about.
So it's an Islamic castle, and there is a Dutch surrounded castle. It's called Fakhruddin al-Mani Castle.
So we don't know what's going to happen with this castle, whether HCS is going to take it over to be their own like compound, or if they're going to open it as a tourism, or if they're just going to close it permanently.
I hope they will open it for tourism.
Look at this bridge to get there.
Hopefully.
Is that safe? Dude, look at that drop though. Like if you drop
Stop
through
being
that,
a
you're not gonna
bitch.
survive that fall. I don't know, man.
I'd do
That
it.
cannot be safe.
Let's do it, man.
This is so
Right, stop being a bitch.
like
Oh my god, nigga, you're trying to be a journalist. What the fuck are you being scary for?
dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can go over this bridge, man. Look at this.
Bitch.
I just realized for the first time the incredible view of Palmyra down there. As much as I want to go inside, I have to just say no. Like, dude, there's no fucking way, man.
Bro, that looks very
Sketchiest
stable. What
bridge
the
I've
fuck
ever
is he
seen.
talking about? It's all rebar and
I
wood.
understand I'm like the very first tourist to be here, standing right here. Did you ever think you'd be standing right here?
That is just annoying as fuck.
I'm so happy.
It's cool that you are a Syrian and you're finally able to explore your own country.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
Since this was a Russian base and all the Russians recently cleared out, I can actually walk through the checkpoint to see if anything interesting was left behind.
Damn, there's like
Military clothes.
jackets.
What is that? Is that gun? I mean, like foam padding for that they guns and shit came in.
It's freaky to be in here right now. It's lots of cigarettes. Oh my god. What is this?
Who the hell is that?
Getting a little rowdy in here with these pictures.
With the Russian base behind us, we're back on the road, still wrapping our heads around how fast things have changed in Syria.
It looks like I'm driving straight to a fire. What the f is that? Should we
Probably
drive
is.
through it or what? If the other cars are driving through it. It's not clear, but there is a huge fire in front of us. Bro, the bus is on fire. Holy
Yeah, because you see how the fire is coming from here?
Jesus.
Careful, careful.
I see it, I see it, I see it.
So I see it. I see it. What was he finna hit?
Shit. There's a freaking bus on fire on
Oh.
the highway in the middle of Syria.
The burning
Damn.
bus behind me feels like a symbol of everything I've seen in Syria. Destruction, chaos, and lives turned upside down. Over the years, tens of millions have been displaced, entire cities have been reduced to rubble, and regular civilians have been caught in the middle of a brutal war.
We
With
need the
Assad
proper
regime
people
finally
to
gone,
come
the
explore this
concentration
bitch.
of power is constantly shifting.
Somebody's
No one
not
knows
scared
what
of some
comes
shit.
next. But one thing is certain, the people here have hope, a kind of hope that refuses to die no matter what they've survived. I have a soft spot in my heart for the proud people of Syria, and I know that their story isn't over. It has only just started.
It's only just started. Tight shit. WVid, but I wish he wasn't so fucking scary. I wish he wasn't so fucking scary coming across, going across shit. Since filming this video more than just 4 weeks ago, more than 1,000 Christians, Alawites, and Assad supporters have been killed by HTS. What the fuck? Women, children, entire families gone. My heart is absolutely broken for them. The new regime is now in power. The goal of this video was to show what it's like to travel to Syria after Assad's fall and to use my platform to amplify local voices. I am not an expert on Syrian politics. These are not people who have been studying this conflict for years. I mean, there are people who have been studying this conflict for years, and I welcome all feedback if you believe something I said or somebody else said in the context. What I can tell you is that I've traveled every country on earth, and the Middle East is my favorite region of the world. Hospitality. Nowhere else have the world how I felt so welcome and embraced by strangers and so quickly become friends. Syria despite long years of suffering. Future remains uncertain. Syrians deserve peace. They deserve a right to practice their faith freely. Let's spread awareness. Let's push so and so. WVid. WVid. Okay. I don't know what game to play. Really don't know what game to play. Ooh. Let's play a few games of CS. Let's play a few games of CS. Why the fuck is my screen black? What the hell? How did my display? No. The fuck? Have I been using display capture this whole time? I can't been using display capture. Why is it capturing that display? What the fuck happened? Like, yeah, because, like, normally CS and everything would have just automatically popped up. What the fuck? So weird. Hold on. Screen capture. Screen 2. Done. So why the fuck is it my screen cap? What? That is weird as fuck. Capture that screen, but it won't capture the CS. Okay, fuck it. We'll capture CS that way there. All right, let's go. We got CS now. We got CS out now. Yes, let's roll. Essentially a warm-up map for me, in case anybody was 0-0 right now. Okay.
One more.
Bro, like, what the actual fuck is going on with this shit, man? Why is... That shit is so fucking weird.
Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Hey, you're trying to sidestep. Fuck out of here.
Counter-terrorists win.
CT line.
I'm throwing a flashbang. What is the fucking purpose? One. He's by the wall. He's suicide.
Behind the barrel. Oh my god, that was a crazy fucking grenade throw. That shit just happened to land exactly on me. God damn, touch grass, bitch. Oh, bomb went that way, okay. Bomb will left, I'll go left. Oh my god, that's meat to mouth.
One cat.
That is meat to mouth. Good shit. Let me see. Okay.
Oh, he got stapled to that one.
5-2 right now. Need to lock in. Oh shit. I didn't even know you can nade. What? I didn't know you can. What? I was unaware. Oh hell, that nigga know this game way too well.
It's cute how people can see through smoke, but I can't. I love it.
Nope, always gotta love it.
Damn, well we know what happened there. Let me change the title of my YouTube channel right quick. Why the fuck not pick up bomb?
On a flash cam. One's lower.
Whoa,
I need a gun. Wow.
Fuck. God damn, bro. Oh my god. I hate that every time I switch to a different tab, my shit close out. I had no long range gun. There was nothing I could do there. I had no long range gun. How am I 1 and 3 and below him? Okay, I guess we're going this way then. The fuck? Oh, team went that way. I'm not going. Fuck is you doing? You got the bomb, bro. What the? Alright, I'm leaving him by himself at this point. Bro got the bomb, but wanna gargle with it.
What?
Dicks up.
This game is garbage.
That's fucking weird.
Dude, I'm playing that off. Fuck this fucking game, bro. I take it back.
But I didn't pay for it.
Bro, I did. I did.
You must be Gat because the limited smoked off.
What? Bro, he's hacking. He's fucking hacking. Fuck out of here.
Lower. I hit him in the head. There's one lower.
That's meat to mouth, man. If I ever seen it.
Might be one more lower.
Can you still hear me?
Got it.
Right in front of you through those doors.
Oh, he's about to be cooked.
No, nobody there, bro. On the bottom.
Counter-terrorists win.
He's about to be cooked.
Come on, let's go.
Man, fuck it. Let me go with my Mac. I ain't use a little bitch in here. Shit, burning.
He's cat lit, I think. Throw grenades. That's a lot.
Has a blaze down, so suppressing fire. Where's bomb at? Shit. Sniper over there. Hey, shit.
Like, fuck.
And I'm broke, even though I got a 3K.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm lagging so hard.
Oh my god. So blind.
Oh fuck, I ain't doing that shit.
Cat.
They trying to torch that motherfucker. Flash it.
Wow, that sucked.
My bad.
Check out. What? GG.
Fuck.
Okay. 2 cat or 2 CT.
What?
Terrorists win. Yes. The comeback is real.
Bro, my shots are not hidden.
Oh my god, I'm 2-6. I'm a fucking bot. Do we clutch?
Cat. Right here, right, pushing. Flash mid. I hit that dude like 90 times at the door.
What the fuck?
It's right, like to the right of it. One to the left and the right.
Okay.
So we killed one of them, but the other one, we got. There's two of them right there. Oh, good shit. Yeah, he's being too loud with the footsteps.
He's to the left of the door. Left of the door. Left of the door.
Yeah,
left.
I heard him.
Yeah, dude got no scoped in the head. I watched that. Wow.
Double CT.
Flashed him. Okay. Okay. Bro, somebody plant. Where's the bomb? Plant.
Terrorists win.
Oh shit.
Deported. I seen all of that. Together we can do this.
The fight.
Throw in the flashbang. Throw in fire. I'm throwing the flashbang.
Let's cook.
Who the fuck I got killed by?
Two in long A door.
Yo, why did you run away?
I'm face down. Oh my god, I'm face down.
Your first one.
They killed me face down with my leg up in the air. What the fuck is that?
Lower. No!
Bro,
Fuck Mr. Clean. I'm about to shoot him the same way I shot him when I was on the railing.
Yo, Olu, those fucking like little quick scopes you were doing with my op.
Oh, he's a pussy.
Bro.
He's by the stick.
I shot baby.
Ow! Ow!
He's actually fucking playing ranked out here.
Oh my god.
Have a smoke. Of course, when I talk, he fucking peeks.
I have big dick.
I'm
All you have to do is
I knew it. As soon as I go to fucking talk, he peeks, and I'm not even like on the mouse.
Fuck. I shot. Okay. grenade is absolutely cooked.
Oh my god, I thought I can get that. Why the fuck did his dumbass have to walk right there with the fucking bomb, bro? Like, I'm glad he quit. He was a fucking sped. I don't play this game if you're not good, man. I mean, I'm not good either, but like, it takes common sense not to fucking walk into an area where they obviously say was sniping. It takes fucking no kind of, like, this is the tiniest common sense. Like, the area where all the snipers sit at. Why the fuck did he want to walk right there? Oh my god, man. Maybe if I start from the beginning, we'll have a good game. Maybe if I start from the beginning. Dead out, so many ashes. Oh, a belt right today, beyond.
Back. Oh.
Oh my god, that nigga is hacking, bro.
The fuck? The hell are you camping for, bro? Dude, what the fuck is that?
I don't know how I ain't almost get him there, but got the dualies. Got the dualies. I love my dualies. Tap them bitches together again. Hold on, let them know. Tap, tap. Tight shit.
There's one top mid and there's one coming behind. There's two coming behind. There's one more top mid unless he went long.
Well, let my dualies. Me and my dualies stick together. Shit. Fuck.
Lower tons.
The hell? Oh, we got it. Yeah, so many ashes. Bro, we'll bell right to they behind. 6, 7. But lunatic, yeah. Holy shit, they're all dick sucking behind the doors. Fucking like 4 of them. Be a bitch. Good shit. Niggas not gargling no more behind that door.
Oh shit.
Cat.
Damn. I no longer have my dudes. And that shit hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Now I have my dualies hurt. I'm just.
It's mine, Malika.
Oh, bomb went B.
He's on the boxes. Jeez.
Peek out, little bitch.
Oops.
Hey yo, dinner roll. Can your little fat ass stay the fuck away from me and stop walking around with your fat ass feet, you dumb motherfucker? Do you not know
Maybe
what
he's like a
shit
Texas
is?
Roadhouse roll. Those are good dinner rolls.
Maybe you shouldn't be fucking walking around corners with a dumbass sniper. Fucking retard.
I don't have a sniper, you dumb bitch.
I literally saw it in your hand, you fucking sped.
I had an AK.
Okay, then why wasn't you using it? Fucking sped.
Why you say that? Why you say the N-word?
Right side door.
Fucking look like a nigger to you, bro?
Whoa.
No, you made me say the N-word, you motherfucking piece of shit.
Lower, probably.
No bullshit. Why the fuck did I just lag right there?
I'm gonna flash gap.
I'm getting so tired of the lag, bro. I'm getting so tired of the lag. They gotta be lag spiking. How the fuck did all of a sudden my player just fucking lag and go up to 200 millisecond internet jitter? That don't make sense.
Activating the bomb.
That genuinely don't make sense.
Their cat. It's funny, nobody ever checks there. It's weird. Good guess. Good guess. Not. Yeah. It's funny, nobody checks that spot.
Bro, you could see, like, you could literally...
You can, but he wasn't looking at me when he came up the ramp. He was looking the other way.
He's looking right at you, buddy. I even see your arm sticking out.
Lower, one's lower.
That's so fucking annoying. What? Bro, how the fuck did I miss that? How the fuck did I miss that?
It's a long A. They are not very good.
We must win.
Oh.
I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing fire. Grenade out.
Lower.
I'm throwing a grenade.
One lower. Wow.
What did you say?
Throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire.
Where the bomb at?
It's like long A or something.
I'm planting the bomb. Terrorists win. You have Cuba to think you
Oh.
will win.
Go to a different map.
We have destroyed them.
Exit the main menu. Play one more game. I'm gonna get off. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Signed it on the Delta match. Be right back though. So many dead, so many ashes. My match is ready. Anubis. Anubis. I don't know this map like that. Bro, put a bell right to they behind. 6-7. Dick suck. Genuinely fucking weird. The pistol. I wish it showed the bullets leaving the clip. Cool, I picked up a P90 apparently. That's A. Okay. Should we go dualies?
Together we can do this. Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Busted in that nigga mouth. Pause.
Terrorists win.
How the fuck most kills? Oh, cause that bitch got the final fucking kill, didn't she? What a whore. What a whore.
Come on, let's go. Throw the decoy.
Fuck. Fuck. How do I clutch this? Oh my fucking god. Soon as I fucking reloaded.
Counter-terrorists win.
Soon as I fucking reloaded.
Come on, let's go. Quick fix.
I don't really want that bomb. I'm not going. But if they don't go plant that bitch, fuck is they doing? Oh my fucking god, bro. I had a feeling. This bum ass nigga Hex was on the other team, wasn't he? I swear Hex was just on the other team. I could have swore Hex was on the other team and that nigga was doing dog
there
shit.
were still 6 people left.
Behind you. Shit. How? How, bro? That genuinely don't even make sense. Give me a fucking assist. They're dick sucking, bro. This game is genuinely fucking weird. Give me my MP5, bro.
No, mate. Mate, no.
I don't think it's worth it to go that way. Bro, how? Every fucking time, bro. Good shit. At least I got a fucking, what's it called? I got 2 assists. Good shit. Why did this nigga? Why did they switch to our team, bro? I don't understand. We was killing them, right? What's going on? I'm not gonna lie, this is my last game that I'm ending.
Yo, Duncan McLeod, is that you?
But now we was killing them. The Neil deGrasse Tyson, I shot that nigga. And then the fucking, what's it called? And then the Hex, I killed both of them. And then they both instantly came over here. They're fucking bots.
Oh, damn, they both are.
They should have stayed on their team.
We are going to win.
At least I finally got my long gun back. I heard about that water with the number on his bubble, and when it went to the other side. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I looked up that repo game you was talking about, and I'm getting a refund for I got a refund for what's it called? What's that game called? The fucking the one that's like the reporters. I got a refund for that shit. I also killed Highlander. I don't understand why the fuck that I killed them and then they came over here. I heard about that one time water. I heard about that one water with the number on his bottle, and when it went to the other side, it figured out it wasn't worth it and came back to the one thing back when you were streaming the other time. That one. We ain't talking about nothing, man. I don't know what you're talking about. But the game Repo, that's what it's called. And then I returned Lethal Company, and then I got my money back instantly. But instead of it just staying in my PayPal, it shipped to my bank account, like right away. And what's it called? And because it took so long, I'm just waiting for the money to hit my account, and I'm buying the repo game. Should look kind of fun though. I seen a clip of it on IG, and they got found because somebody's smoke detector went off. Dig big. I was thinking, I was thinking about playing Madden, but I don't want to lose my ranking. I made it to Silver 1 last night. I'm not in Bronze no more. So, I'm kind of scared to lose my Madden ranking. But at least I'm not in Bronze no more. Oh my fucking god. Hey Squeegee, you're a bitch. Just make sure you go get a here type shit. But we just sending shots through this bitch. We don't get no fucks.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
What? How in the fuck is that possible? How, bro? How? Come on, Tiffany. Capiche? I want to see that new Lilo and Stitch movie so bad. I'm hit, but I'm saying, like, how the fuck did he get an angle on me, but I couldn't even get an angle on him? I ain't do no damage to him. I'm 6-6. Like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? God damn.
Okay, here we bloody go.
I really enjoy a round where I get more than one kill. Walking straight through the water and doing that shit is insane.
Terrorists win. We are doing this. That was a win.
Bro, to put me at the top, I'm higher than that. Shit. At least you got a wife to watch with. I don't got no wife. So it makes me look not like a grown man going to watch a Lilo and Stitch movie. Like a Lilo and Stitch movie alone versus with the female just say it was her idea. Nigga, Lilo and Stitch is a goated fucking movie. What is you talking about? I'd gladly walk in that bitch by myself. I can't go out like that. I can't go out with no whole ass shit. I can't go out on a weak ass game like that. 7-6 is insane. Don't go to Sigma. Alright, this is my last game. Unless I do bad. Then I gotta get my get back. I've never tried to play, what's it called? Competitive. I'm low-key scared to play competitive.
Let's roll.
No thanks. You never seen the original Lilo and Stitch? What? Oh, this is my favorite fucking map too. But of course I'm in this bitch by myself, huh?
Now is the time.
Oh my god. That nigga just left the game, huh? I don't even know the last time I seen a kids movie, to be honest. But I just know that what's it called? Did I see Turbo in theaters? I don't think I seen Turbo in theaters. I think I seen that bitch like DVD or some shit. Turbo was a great movie though. That's that one with the snail, right? Bro, what's with them putting me in these lobbies? Fuck it, we'll go back to Delta. Maybe because it's 3 in the morning, but hold on, how many people online right now?
Let's roll.
There's 800,000 people right now playing Counter-Strike. So there's no reason it should be this hard for me to find a different fucking game. Well, let's see how this go. See how my team is. I watched the Andrew Schultz new comedy special on Netflix earlier. That was good. You know what? I might have seen Jurassic World at theaters. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I've seen it in theaters, but that was a great movie. I think my favorite movie of all time right now, though, even though it wasn't in I didn't see it in theaters, was, what's that one? It's a racing movie that just came out. It's about the one nigga that went from driving sim to driving in real life. I forgot what it's called. It's a great fucking movie though. What? Bro, oh my fucking god, how the fuck? That's legit dick suck. That's legit. I shot him first and everything, and I still fucking died.
What?
I can't think of the name of it. Blended? That's crazy. An Adam Sandler movie I've never seen. That is so fucking surprising. That is so surprising. What the fuck? Why they put me on this weak ass CT? Fuck. Talking about you been moved to the other team for game balance. Fuck out of here. You know, don't nobody want to play no fucking CT. If I wanted to play CT, I'd just hang by my neck. Seen all the Jumanji movies. I seen the first Jumanji with The Rock and Kevin Hart. I don't know if I seen Jumanji 2. I didn't really fuck with the their rendition of Jumanji. I like the additional Jumanji better. Fuck. I'm throwing fire. I want. Start me on a. Fuck it. We'll play a hostage group. We'll play a hostage group. I haven't played a hostage group in forever. See if we can get a fucking party of hostage group. The way it took a little bit to load, we might not. There's been a lot of decent movies coming out though. What? He's hacking. Just 2 headshots mid jump.
I love you. Hola, hola. Good morning.
Morning.
Me with you. Good night.
Throwing fire.
Yes. I don't know. Yes.
See.
Good night. Good morning.
Yes, I go to sleep. I'll go to sleep soon.
Oh no.
But good morning.
No.
It's like 2:33 in the morning.
Wow.
For me.
There's a new Jurassic World?
I had some drinks tonight.
How are you? Oh no.
He's dick sucking on top of a fucking vending machine. I didn't even know you can do that. Apparently you can dick suck on top of vending machines. There's a lot of good shit coming out. Like the niggas that made The Beekeeper, they're dropping another movie. I think it's called like The Workman or some shit. There's one where about a nigga that don't take damage. That's about to, I mean, about like don't like he dies. I think it's called Johnny 17 or some shit like that.
See you. See you. No. Nice.
What the fuck?
Let's go. Nice.
Loved you. Loved you too.
Yours are a rebirth.
For you.
Grenade out. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Deploying flashbang. Smoke. Laying down smoke. Incendiary out.
I don't know this map at all.
Terrorists win.
Just no map. How about you just get a mic, bro, bitch?
Wow, you a fucking punk, huh?
Is a woman talking to me? Bitch, get back in the fucking kitchen.
Tilted as fuck. Oh wait, you didn't see me on top of the fucking game?
I don't give a fuck. How about somebody play something that's not fucking hostage? It's my first time playing this shit in months. Go ahead,
Well,
bitch.
You should learn a lesson.
I don't give a fuck. Bitch kicked me because I told her to get in the kitchen. Nigga said just learn the. I said I don't know the map. Nigga said just learn the map. Watch me go in there just to be toxic again. Watch.
Let's roll.
Watch. I'm about to be going there be toxic as fuck. Your client is not allowed to join this server. She's talking her shit. She wasn't talking no type of shit. Talking about, oh, you should have been better. Like, she talking about, oh, somebody's toxic. That wasn't even her. Who told me to get a, what's it called? Who said just learn the map? I told the nigga just get a mic. Like, how the fuck you gonna type in game chat? Come on now, nigga. Come on. That shit annoying as fuck. These women be so fucking sensitive nowadays. That bitch should have stayed in the kitchen where she fucking belong. I should have, no way. I had a feeling I was about to be racist as soon as I answered that bitch. I should have just been racist and got kicked out. That's what the fuck I should have did. Niggas in they fucking feelings for what? It's CS. It's fucking CS. God damn. Like, what the fuck? Niggas is sensitive in CS nowadays? Get out your fucking feelings. Bitch told me I had a few drinks. I wish that bitch fucking, what's that shit called? Alcohol poisoning? I hope that bitch get alcohol poisoning. Tom, I hope you learned your lesson. That shit annoying as fuck. Oh well, we know where all the women belong, in the kitchen. Them bitches can't do shit right anyways. That's why ain't none of them in power. And every time we do have a woman in power, look what happened. W plant. W plant. Damn. Now that's crazy though. How you on PC and don't have a mic? That's beyond me. Hey, here's a penny on the ground up here. Damn, the Jew didn't come. At least I got a headshot. At least I got a headshot. Will Smith dropped a freestyle? The fuck? The fuck he do that? Nigga went on max stream. Oh my fucking god, bro. God damn. How the fuck he even killed me? It's like the P90 shot fast. Well, obviously it shot faster than my gun, but my gun had more fucking damage, didn't it? Oh my god, these niggas finna lose. They're not even watching their back. Yeah, we're cooked. You got a fucking Jew left. Hope he's good. Oh, I was wrong. The Jew did something. I can say that because his name is Greedy Jew. I'm not being racist right now. Type shit. We can do it. Bro, from fucking where? I look down and then I see a nigga get killed. I look up. And where the nigga just got killed at and what happened? I get fucking sprayed in my head, bro. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm tired of this fucking game. Ass game. You find my AK, get my MP5. they just shoot at me thinking that I was him? How? How the fuck does that not die? Oh my god, bro. These niggas don't touch grass. You can just tell they musty. These niggas don't wash their balls. Careful. Just sitting there like a fucking retard. I have no faith in my team throwing smokes like that. Show me how, man. Fuck out of here. I peeked my head for 1 fucking second. This type of shit that Sports Center posts, bro, like, why the fuck do I care that two famous people that play sports got a true relationship? Don't post that shit. That shit bullshit the fuck off my feed. I follow to see sports, not some bullshit. Holy shit. I'm a bot, bro. I'm 3 and 6. Fuck Swimples. Why are we kicking him? Bro, fuck is he doing? Counter-terrorists win. Behind the box. That's so fucking weird, bro. If you don't do something, at least fucking blow me up. God damn.
Open the door. Open the door.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
No! Oh my fucking god. How was there a whole team alive? How was the whole team alive?
We will make them regret this day.
I fucking hate people. Alright, appreciate y'all for pulling up. YouTube, Twitch, no outro today. Just catch y'all next time.